Kia ora and welcome back to Whakarewarewa Park, where we have Whakarewarewa versus Kahukura in today's banner round. The Waka team today, number 1, Johnny Lisi, number 2, Jamie Barker-Stevens, number 3, Kaylin Clark, number 4, Bob Rickett, number 5, Russell Taurua, number 6, Heni Rewati, number 7, Louis Pale, number 8, and captain Pierce Makaire, number 9, Dylan Towler, number 10, Stephen Raukawa, number 11, Junior Whakarewarewa, number 12, Molimo Popuasa, number 13, Jazz Enia Lightning McGarvey, number 14, Tyson Rima, number 15, welcome back, Chauncey Edwardson. And on the bench we have John Masters, Alex Leaf, Manu Roberts, Mātamua Rewi, Tamati Raukawa, Una Timoti, and Calum Strickland. And for the Kahukura team we have Keegan Orr, Nick Briggs, Chris Kingy, Scott McEwen, James Cockburn, Leroy Davies, Ryan Porteris, Sam Foster, Jerry Phipps, Tama Ratana, Lincoln Hart, Josh Porteris, Rewi Wall, Nathan Horewa, Danny Walker, Caleb Te Whare, and Patrick Barton. Sorry about that, whānau, we had kick-off and we have a line out to Kahukura just past the 10 metre attacking zone. Clean take up the front, but it's not cleared properly from the halfback. Waka piling on the pressure through the ruck area. Solid defence. Nice clear ball there for Kahukura to play with. Met hard with defence from Calum. Coming through the middle there. Kahukura playing to a penalty. Done well with the position in hand. Sorry, whānau, we were a little bit unprepared this morning. We were running a little bit late, coming all the way from Papamoa, where the sun is always shining over there. And what a wonderful day we have here at Whakarewarewa Park. Just like to welcome in our other commentator for today, Richie. Ngāti tūreiti.
Oh, Ngāti tūreiti. I was at a kapahaka practice for our ahurei next week, whānau. But aroha mai. Yeah, beautiful day, Sam. Awesome. Oh, man, the field looks lush as well. I'd love to be out there, but I'm quite happy sitting right here.
And with numerous calls, the A-team is back.
The A-team. Keegan Orr with the carry. Oh, that's beautiful delivery. They're punching it. Oh.
Great pressure there from Whakarewarewa.
Who was that? Got over the ball. Lovely. We're down here at the Papatakaro Kuiro. Nā whiro o te karapu o Kahukura. Little bit of history about Kahukura whānau. They come out of the mighty Ohine Mutu. Way back in the 1900s. More on that later. Here we go, line out ball. Whakarewarewa on the 40 metre mark.
Ooh, unlucky there from Whakarewarewa. Bob going up there strong, but Kahukura taking the pull from the top. Great steal there from Kahukura.
Keegan Orr at the back. He'll go all day. Keegan Orr. Beautiful run by Keegan. On the pick and go.
Met with strong defence there from Whakarewarewa.
Kahukura look good on attack.
They've been holding the ball well, actually, Kahukura.
Coming wide. He's a big boy there, centre.
Number 7 needs to roll away.
And number 10, Tamaratana. Tamaratana. Good run by Tamaratana there. They're recycling the ball well too, Sam?
Yeah, beautiful recycling. Waka spreading out in defensive line, but leaving the ruck alone. Whoa, lucky that Dylan Taylor was there. Clean up that.
There's a hustle going on now.
And to possibly call, no, unlucky.
Yeah, penalty right in front of the post, Whanau. Might be a first shot at points, eh?
4 minutes in, we'll be going for 3. Keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, some great pressure there. What a beautiful day in Rotorua. Oh, the quick tap. Here we go, Whanau. They're going for 7. Keegan on the crash. Played prop for CBOP last year, winning the Stan Mead Shield. Here's another crash ball. Oh, great defence by Whakarewarewa. Tamaratana. He's already shown a few of those dance moves. He'll go, he's a big man. Oh, big hit, number 10.
Stephen Okawa coming in with the defensive tackle.
Stephen Okawa, sharp.
Sharp cuts.
They're right next to the line, Whanau. They're going to pick and go here. Where's Keegan Orr? He'll love to have a go at this one. Oh, they must be close.
Out wide too. The ball can get there.
They must be close now. Yep, pick and go. Here we go.
Full dominant area right here on the 5.
Oh, we're going wide. Oh, we got a hand in there. That looked like it was
miscommunication there from the back line.
Intentional?
And
no.
a knock on.
Knock on
To Kahukura. Whakarewarewa relieved of defence right there.
Ooh, yeah. Some great defence by Whakarewarewa on their line. So we're scrum down, first scrum?
First scrum of the day.
First scrum, mate. Let's see what we got in the front rows here. Got some Johnny Lissie. Johnny
Lissie has come down and he's propping for this game to start the game. Just a rotation policy that Whakarewarewa are having. We need to, obviously everyone is turning up to training, so everyone needs a turn to don on the Premier jersey. So he is the first one that is coming down and playing for the development game.
That's awesome for the club. Wow, it's a strong scrum too. Maybe Johnny Leslie had some influence in there.
Sure did by the looks of it. Just a one-on-one rip. Stephen's telling his team, let's get out of this area.
Stephen Rokawa. I like the looks. I like the looks of that first 5. He could play some Prem games this year, surely. He's not too bad, that Stephen Rokawa.
Oh, he knows what end of the field to play at, and wants to get out of that.
What's his
red
age?
zone.
Would he be about late 20s?
Oh, definitely.
Experience, eh?
I'm sure we can find that out at halftime.
Cool. Line out on halfway, Kahukura ball. Oh, quick throw, nice. Got up high. Let's have a look at these backs. He's going to carry. Yes, sir.
Jazenia McGarvey. Need to wrap the arms there, Kizzy. There he goes again.
Oh, Jez, awesome, Jez. Good to see him in the red and blacks, Jez. Beautiful.
I won't tell you a whānau. I'm over the hill.
Kahukura had all the ball.
Yeah, 7 minutes in and Kahukura all 100% possession by my count.
Yep, another penalty.
Whakarewarewa need to be careful there with their discipline. I understand they haven't had the ball, but defence can always win the game as well.
Just going back to Johnny Leslie coming down, that's awesome club, man. To come down and play for the development side. Amongst these young fellas would look up to Johnny with all his experience. And he'd be leading his troops, leading their forward pack.
Yeah, well, the worst thing to do is to drop your lip and say, nah, I'm a senior player and I should be in this Premier team. And he's taken it on his shoulders. And, he's in the warm-up, he was rallying the troops up.
Awesome. Kahukura ball. Something win. I think the wind got hold of that one, Keeks. Yep, not straight.
Yeah, Stevie Wonder would have seen that one.
I'd just like to have a shout out for our sponsors, Ruck and More, Te Aue Kōtuku Consultants, One Foundation, and Charles Hubbard Builders, CH Builders. Oh, I think Charles is coaching the Premier team, isn't he? Charles Hubbard. Great Bay of Plenty legend there. Kahukura legend, Charles Hubbard. One of our sponsors today, CH Builders.
First opportunity that Whakarewarewa have had on attack. Still understand that they're in the wrong end of the field. Chauncey Edwardson, first touch of the ball, well, second. Let's see what he can do from the back. Also understands he needs to be on the other side of the field, or other end of the field.
He's all class.
Nice clever kick there.
It's all class, that man. Played at the top level, Chauncey. Oh, it's a fly hit. Here we go. He's going to have a go.
Papuasa, what can he do from the back? Here's support out wide. He'll take it up the middle by himself.
Oh, he turns it over.
A clean steal there from Kahukura.
Johnny Lacey, off his feet. He had position on there, not Johnny. Sorry, Johnny. Who's that number 5? He had Russell. Had the right idea, but he just went off his feet at the last minute.
Russell from Te Teko.
Yeah, kapai Russell. Chauncey Edwards come over from...
Yeah, so Chauncey Edwardson turned up to training this week.
Awesome.
And as always, we're going to open our arms and open our doors for a quality player like himself. So good to see him back here in the red and blacks. Had a bit of a holiday over in Nongata.
He played at Waikato as well. He's played at NPC level.
Yeah, he's been
Waikato.
at the NPC level, at the highest level, like you said. And
yep.
yeah, good to have him back here at the club.
He's all class, but like a good club man does, he starts from the development and where he'll have to work his way into their top side. If Tute Grant up in the top side, he's going to have his work undone.
Yeah, good communication there from the two.
It's the educated
I'm
kick.
just glad that Jazz caught that ball. Oh, good storming run there from Chauncey, just as we were talking about him, and the offload as well. What's Stephen got to do? Dummy cut there from Ollie Mo, and again from down the sideline.
Oh, one too many. Great cover. Great cover there by the lock forward number 4, Scott McEwen. Kia ora to the 105 people that are online, all those live that have tuned in to watch this game, all those around the world, puta noa i te ao, those in Australia, those that are in Auckland, those all over New Zealand to watch this clash.
Yeah, good little steal there from Bob Ricker, getting up there in the line out and taking the ball from his opposition, causing that turnover there, and we see Whakarewarewa hot on attack here.
Bob Ricker, he's following up from last week. He had a great game. I think he was top line-out winner last week. Young Bob. Okapuna o Bob Schuster. Ne? Well, here's a few comments from online. James Porter reckons John Lacey hands off the hips there, unks.
We're not going to read you on Cassius.
Tamati Crook, he says up the red and blacks. Mark Fawasa, very professional from both commentators. Nā mihi.
Ka pai, matata. Ngāti rangiti.
Oh, Hemi Waide is watching from Taumara Nui Squash Club. Must be in between games there, bro. Good luck, him.
Yeah, that's enough about them. Let's get back to the game. Henny up the middle there.
Johnny Lacey.
Run from Johnny Lacey.
Oh, number 5's out wide. Hustling at the ruck. Yep. Infringement. Stevie Rath. Oh, and the chip. Oh, he's going to go back.
Chip and Chasey was unlucky to regather there.
Back to the penalty, whānau.
He knew that there was a penalty coming, so why not throw it out there, eh?
Have a go. This is going to be an awesome day of rugby with this beautiful hard track. Lush green field. Kahukura have done really well. Mihi to the maintenance man. Oh, it's a council field, so I think it gets watered regularly. Quite lucky. First time on attack for Whakarewarewa. Excuse me while I just grab one of these Macintosh lollies.
Just their senior players sort of coming into play there from Whakarewarewa, taking over and really controlling this game.
It must be off the top, beautiful ball again. Crash ball. 18.
Good chop there.
Johnny Lisey.
He'll be hungry. He'll be hungry for the ball all day. Johnny Lisey. Jazenia McGarvey. Lightning. He should have given that.
What they're going to do, they might go scrum here with the power and dominance of their scrum.
Oh, you'd have to, wouldn't you?
5 metres out.
Let's go back to Jazenia McGarvey though. We'd call that white line fever.
White line fever, Jazz. His old man was a good Waikite man as well. Good squash player as well. Just want to say.
Jazz, yeah, not too bad.
Good to see him out there. I think he's had a few years off the game.
He was over playing at the Tigers for the Waikato League competition last year. So he was travelling back and forth in between all of his boxing. Out in the boxing ring.
So he'd be fit.
Not everyone can do that. Put themselves in the middle of the boxing ring. Huge scrum here from Whakarewarewa.
Jazz will be fit as if he's a boxer. There's no
Blinders open as well.
Oh.
Let's see if they
push
what they'll
18
do.
blind side, short side.
8
He's
down.
going to go through.
Captain.
And
Caught it.
number 8.
Number 8, Pierce Makaire. Captain. Seen the opening.
Pierce-
Kahukura's winger was down in the open.
Pierce me, Kaide.
Let's
No
go here
one's-
back to the Ruckamore replay. Solid scrum here from Whakarewarewa. You can see there that Kahukura's winger has gone in the midfield. Pierce Makaire, with all his experience, seeing that, went down the blind. No one there to defend him.
Oh, poor little halfback head. No chance against 120 kg number 8. Pierce will do that all day, given
And
the opportunity.
And that's with a great pre-season too.
Yeah, I think Stephen was only missed 1 kick out of 7 last week. Let's see if he can keep it up. Just trying to,
Trying to not have that commentator's curse.
Yeah, just going back to these players playing for the development coming down from Premier Rugby. It's awesome to rub shoulders with the young fellas, and that's what club rugby is all about. It's developing our young fellas coming through. They'll never forget today playing with the great Johnny Lisey and Chauncey Edwardson. There's a couple other old heads in there I can see too. And
Yeah, thanks for that, Rich. I thought it was just a thing, but it's actually true. That commentator's curse is right there.
you win some, you lose some, eh? You have your good days and your bad days.
They were dining out at the Stephen Cutts great fades last week at training. Oh, this week at training.
Oh,
Let's see what he can conjure up this week.
yeah, I've been impressed with their haircuts. The boys have got some mean cuts out there. Tamaratana with the kick-off.
That's a great return there from Dylan Towler.
No doubt we must.
Miscommunication from Kahukura.
Counter attack here. He's running away from his support. Forward to getting back. Turnover ball. Whakarewarewa on the attack. Coming wide. Pierce, he'll carry, he'll settle. Oh, offload off the ground. Here we go. Knock on. Advantage. Oh, Jazz. Ethan Hoyera with the set ball, waiting for our halfback. Jerry Phibbs with the clearance. Running into the red and black wall. Good line speed.
Johnny Lisey manhandling his opponent.
Double. Oh, yes.
I was just going to say what I'm impressed with so far with Kahukura is their retention of the ball. You know, they may be going from side to side, but they're still able to hold on to the ball with the pressure that Whakarewarewa are having with their defence.
Yeah, they've obviously concentrated in that facet of the game in training. The support players always got someone over the top of them, the runner. Very, very important in recycling the ball. See if they can keep that energy up for the whole half.
Well, that's what we seen in last week's game, eh? You know, it was a tight first half. And then Whakarewarewa sort of just ran away with it in the second half. So, game of two halves, as they say.
Yep. Stephen.
Oh, great pass out there.
Young boy,
Caleb Strickland?
Caleb Strickland, young boys, Raikura boy. Oh, great offload. It's too sharp. Stephen Raikawa. Beautiful offload.
And that's to Louis Pale.
Louis Pale, awesome.
Great try there. We're going to go back there
Well
to the
done.
Ruck and More replay.
Well done, Louis.
Richie will talk us through that try.
Midfield scrum and we're going short side. Stephen Raikawa down the sideline. Missed ball right after Caleb Strickland. He does well to feed back into Stephen, and Stephen gets tackled on the offload. Back into Louis, and Louis a good 7. See him checking up the middle. Try time. Under the posts. 10-0, Whakarewarewa. 20 minutes into the half. Gee, they went quick. So all good 7s, take note. Broke from the scrum, went straight up the middle. Got the meat pie too. 12-0 to Whakarewarewa.
Jazz is looking over. He knows there's going to be some commentary that he'll be watching after this game.
Hopefully the whānau's watching in Aussie. See the razzle dazzle. Bedazzle bedazzle.
As long as it's not a fizzle.
Here we go, kick off. Tama Rātana to kick off. Oh, beautiful run. Oh, counter ruck. Yes, Kahukura have won the ball back. They get into their mahi.
Two brothers out there, Josh and Ryan Porteris.
Oh, Josh and Ryan. Yep. Beautiful.
Pick and go. The forwards are working well for Kahukura. Right up the middle. Whakarewarewa need to sort out that ruck area in defence.
Well, the ref's hands are out. I don't know what that signal means. Oh, yes. Release the ball on the ground.
Just while we have a moment here, a huge shout out to Local Gecko Productions for putting this on for all the whānau that couldn't be here at Kuiro Park. Huge shout out to them. Just for putting us on here, I think. Oh, and the rugby.
Yeah, Local Gecko Productions. Come out last year's began from COVID. A whānau venture, the Miller, Mike and Moana, but the main man here is Alex is the boss man. He's the one giving all the directions. The technician, maestro. Gecko Productions, Local Gecko Productions. Line out, 40 metre mark, Kahukura. Oh, Whakarewarewa throw. Bobby, looks like Bob Ricker. No. Going to the back now, down to Louis, number 7.
Nice clean line out, but he was unsure of who to pass it to. Big Henny up in the middle. Molimo Popuasa bounces off his opponent.
Hustle,
Need a quick ball
Dylan
there.
Towler. And out there.
Huge tackle. Young Bob will get up there, shake it off.
So great to see Dylan Tower, halfback for Whakarewarewa. He knows very well this field. He played for the CBOP team that won the stand mids. We'll come back to that. Little halfback going to short side, and he's bundled out into touch. Here we are, whānau. This is the second week of the competition of the banner round, the local round for CBOP. Central Bay of Plenty Union, Rotorua Sub-Union in days of old, playing for the banner. Sorry, the development teams are actually playing for the Paul Scott Cup. Paul Scott Cup was another taonga that we used to play for back in the days. It's come down to the development grade, and they're playing for the Paul Scott Cup. Bob, nearly got a steal there, Youngola.
I think it was their ball. It was Waka's ball, I think.
True.
Storming run there from Kahukura. Up the middle of the field.
Tamaratana with the miss ball. Oh, they're going to go wide. They're going to have a look out wide.
Waters.
Here we go. Draw pass. Beautiful draw pass. Oh,
Big Russ with the tackle.
that's a big hit on number 14 on
May have hurt himself though, Russ.
Nathan Hoera. There's a big winger out here on the right wing for Kahukura. Fibs with the pass off. He'll set. It's a good recycling ball, all right, Kahukura. Beautiful. Tamaratana. He's a big first five, so he'll go all day. Make some inroads.
Johnny Leslie with a missed tackle. Going in with a huge hit. Coming up with grass.
Well, they're close to the line again. The forwards need to rally. Oh, they're going to keep it in the back. Keegan out wide.
Great tackle there from
Here's
Captain Makaire.
Here's Mikaire. Oh, penalty. Oh, diving over. Oh, they're going to go line. Oh, quick tap. Must be pick and go, rumbling. Yes. Oh,
Heaney with the turnover. With the turnover tackle.
Louis with the breakout.
Got support on the inside. Jazzy near McGarvey. Will he go all the way? Does he
Those
have the legs?
hammies. He's going to stretch those hammies out. Hoera with the chase. Oh, he's too much fitness.
Enia McGarvey.
Beautiful.
Lightning.
Beautiful try. What a breakout. It'll come from that hit. Was it Russ? Big hit from Russ.
Let's go back to the Ruckamore replay and see if they have that on. Have that for us.
Takes it offload. Clean and gone. Oh, beautiful run. 60 metres. Hands on hips now though, but oh well.
Just as we were saying earlier though, defence can win games. And there was a crucial turnover there from Whakarewarewa, causing a try down the other end of the field.
Kahukura were in for all money and they got bundled.
Not sure if you've seen that on the camera there, but Enia McGarvey's calling for sub 26 minutes in.
Yeah, he's looking to the sideline. He actually wants to come into the commentary box, I think. He's looking over here. Oh no, he's staying on,
he's got a
Whanau.
face for TV apparently.
He might take our jobs. We got a face for commentary, eh?
For radio apparently
For
too.
radio. Ideal. Beautiful day here in Rotorua. CBOP competition, Whanau going back, the banner
So
and the
who else is out there playing today within the local round? Waikite versus...
Yeah, Waikite are hosting Nongotaha. That's a great clash at home, Bellevue Road. So Waikite versus Nongotaha. I think the EP development side are playing the Nongotaha development side.
And Murupara and Riparo,
Okay.
are they playing today?
Okay, are they in the development grade as well? Not too sure. We'll have to check up on that one.
And over in Huria, they're playing for the Rose Bowl.
Oh,
So Rangataua at the moment are playing Pārua. So we'll try and get some see
feedback.
what the score is for those two games.
Yes, if anyone out there knows the score of those games, please message mai. Tuku message mai. Is Rangataua the holders of the Rose Bowl?
Te teko.
Oh, te teko. Beautiful. That's a great Māori.
Te teko were meant to play Rangataua last week, but because of the COVID and the levels, they were unable to host that
Okay.
on the Dunderdale on Te teko.
The Rose Bowl is another taonga that's been around for years among Māori clubs. Crosses over unions as well if you can manage to get your challenge in. I think Rangataua held it numerous years. So Te Teko got their vice grip off the Rose Bowl and are the current holders. All the best to Rangataua and Pāroa today.
And Te Teko versus Huria
Huria.
at 2:45.
That's an awesome competition. Keegan all with the throw-in for Kahukura on the 22 on attack. Oh, look.
Well, that looked crooked to me, but it's play on to the referee. Good defence there. Molly-mo.
Knock on. Vantage clean played. No, knock on.
Knock on both ways. Whakarewarewa with the feed-in.
Just looking around, finally the crowd starting to turn up. It's getting bigger and bigger for this clash. Kahukura have done a lot of work in the off-season. I can't wait to see their premier side run out this year.
Well, not only with these two teams, but they also have an under 85 team that they're putting into a comp in the Waikato, so hoping to see them play in their competition, travelling over to Waikato to be a part of that.
Oh, Golden Oldie scrum, Sam.
Oh, Johnny Lisi will be loving that.
He epitomises the Golden Oldie scrum, eh? Oh, here we go.
Tyson with the chip forward.
Good pressure. Oh. Johnny's up
Talk
there.
of the devil.
Oh, and he just missed him. Beautiful step. He goes in there for a hug.
They'll be trying to hold that up to cause
Yep. The old
cause
tripod
turnover.
call, eh? The old tripod. Hold him up.
Over.
Beautiful. We're going to go back to the...
And we'll go back to a ruck and more replay. Kick up the middle from Tyson. Able to get his man. Kohu could have thrown it back wildly. Johnny Leslie coming through the middle and unlucky not to
Swing
have
on.
him. But we had too many Whakarewarewa players coming in there to hold up that player, causing a turnover scrum.
Well done. I think there's about 10 players holding up that little one. No way was he going to get to the ground. Golden Oldies. And goes to short side. Chauncey Edgerton. Offload. Caleb.
Caleb Strickland. Good to have this fella back. Well done on his new arrival with their Pepe.
Oh, beautiful. Nami. Congratulations. Goes to the young Stone girl. One of the Stone girls, daughters. Beautiful.
Ruckamore replay. What do we have here, Rich?
Oh, we got the Golden Oldies scrum. Keegan Moore actually looks quite happy that it's Golden Oldies too. He's smiling away. And Caleb Strickland scored in the corner. Whanau, aroha mai. Few technical difficulties, but we'll overcome it. Going back to our percentage, I think it's 1 from 2 for Stevie.
I think you're trying to keep it down to those low numbers as well.
This is a hard kick too from the sideline.
Slight breeze.
Alright. Great to see the depth of these two clubs. Kahukura putting out their development side. A lot of young fellas in their team too. The future is bright. Done a lot of work. Ronnie
Preston, the
Ronnie
legend.
Preston, the legend, president of the club.
Yeah, I was just having a chat to him, and he's having a bit of a break. He stood away last year, I think it was. Yeah.
He's always in behind the scenes, him and his wife.
So we'll go back to the Ruckamore replay.
Whakarewarewa replay, whānau. We have it ready for you. Here we go. We're going short side. Chauncey Edwardson. Offload. Caleb Strickland in the corner. He's looking fit too. Done a bit of pre-season. We've got a change. Number 15 kicking off. Dean Walker. Dean Walker with the kick.
That's out on the full.
A bit of a work on there, Dean.
Whakarewarewa choosing or opting for the scrum midfield.
Going back
See
to
what their backs can do.
going back to the 85 kg, that's off the back of a lot of work by Steve Orr. Steve Orr coached the JPC first 15 the last, I think, 4 or 5 years, and he's done a lot of work in bringing the young fellas from JPC over to Kahukura, and they're all under 85, so they decided to go over to Waikato, South Waikato, and play the 85 kg comp.
Well, you know, if you think you're a halfback and you're a halfback body, but you really want to play number 8. that under 85 kg competition could be for you.
That's the one. That'll be hard and fast. The 85 kg, all little whips. Whippersnappers. Oh, the golden oldies. Oh, he's Pierce McKay coming open. He's going to go. Good offload, number 12.
Molimo Popowasa.
Good tackle
Stretching the
there.
legs.
Cover tackle by Phibbs. Offload, Louis.
He's been impressive in today's game.
It's been
All over the field.
Oh,
Playing
offload
that
from.
number 7.
Bit of a tips from Johnny Lacey. He passed it.
And a great clean out too.
Chauncey Edwardson. He'll sum up the situation. Still standing. Tyson
Someone
off
needs to take the board forward here.
Bob Ricker. Oh,
Ford's not looking after the ruck area, all standing around looking for the
Getting-
lollipops.
getting a bit loose there. Here we go, Stevie Raukawa. Good defence by Kahukura. 9 speed. Johnny Lacey on. Oh. White line fever.
No comment.
I think he was going to stretch out with those long arms. Bob Ricker on the return. I think Kahukura turned us over, and it's out the back.
Oh, there was hands in the ruck there for sure. But the ref is going to play on with an advantage to Kahukura.
Or from the turnover, knock on out on the try line. And the box. Box kicks high. Chauncey in good position.
And we'll go back
Chauncey
to the
Everton.
penalty. Interesting to see what that was for, not rolling away.
Yeah, Bob.
Man, unlucky there. Whakarewarewa not coming up with the 5 points or even 7.
I could see his pukana from here when he saw their try line.
Scoring the try before scoring the try.
One job.
Well, first job first, catching the ball, eh?
Bob
yeah,
Ricker
been-
did
been-
well though. Bob Ricker was back there, the lock forward. He got back to try and save that ball.
And also impressed with our number 7
Louis.
so far in this game.
Second five's doing well too. Polly.
Molimo.
Molimo.
And into play here, we're going to skip ball out to Kahukura, want to play wide ball and attack the fringes.
Hoera, right wing, this big right wing on the cat crash.
Mid strong there from Chauncey Edwardson.
Strips the halfback. Set their line. Number 8 on a good run. Sam Forster. Oh, yeah, knock on there. Whanau.
Can see their game plan so far seems to be hit a wide fringe, maybe hit the middle, then back into the either side from there, trying to stretch Whakarewarewa's defence.
Trying to move that big Whakarewarewa forward pack around. Number 5's got hands on hips.
That's big Russ. I think he was injured in one of his first tackles earlier in the game. But going back to the Golden Oldie scrums here, they'll be happy that they'll be able to have a breather, but I think Whakarewarewa were quite dominant in that with the scrums. So they could be a little bit unhappy with that decision.
Might be a bit of a ploy, to nullify their power. It's the only sad thing when we play Golden Oldies, it takes away their power. Chauncey with the chip. Jazz coming through. Good clean up by Hoera and offload. There's young Damel. Yep. Damel Taui. Oh, we've got a bit of a Tyson Damel.
Trying to test the young fellas, see if he's still got it in his head. Is he still at school? Or was his last year?
No, he played Kahukura Prems last year, so he's come down to help out the development side as well. Had a good season last year too. Bit of an injury to Hoera. Hopefully the old medics can see this. He's hurt his shoulder.
Unsure what that signal was. Hands in the ruck by the looks of it. Just got some sideline support here for an injured player going down.
Players' safety is paramount here in CBOP Rugby. Although we play physical, we play hard, we still care for the safety of our players.
Yeah, apologies to Whanau out there watching. We're unable to, we don't have the reserve list for Kahukura, so we're unsure of who those players are.
That's Hoyer, the injured player, he's going off. Damages his shoulder. There's a couple of 19s out there. They might be only used to having 15 in the development side. They have to find some extra jerseys.
True. That great numbers there from both teams.
They're going to go on an attack.
24-0. Couple of minutes to play before half time. Kahukura will be happy if they can come away with some points just going into half time. Need to control the ball coming wide. Up through the middle. Unlucky with the offload. The ref is calling them offside. Really need to
5
hold
metres
the
out, they're going
discipline.
to go. They'll go for this one. Quick tap. Oh, and it's a loose ball.
Just a loose ball there and knock on. And we'll go into half time.
Half time there went really super quick. Sean Moore, the referee, calls half time. Now me to our referees. Sean Moore giving up his time as a volunteer, coming out and refereeing this game. He's done a good job so far too. Awesome, whanau, that's half time. You just go to a break, eh? Catch you back for the second half. Don't go anywhere.
That number 9 saved it.
said the cameras on the warm up for Premier side, the Premier side get them the years of origin of rugby.
Come, Jerry! Push them out, Jerry!
Oh, beautiful run. We have a turnover. Louis the open side, number 18 on the bust. There's Manu Roberts on the bust. Tyson Towler with the clear off. Jazz Inia at centre. Crash ball, we're 10 metres out from the try line. Dylan Towler or Chauncey with the side step and offload. Dylan Towler sets the ball. Recycling the forwards all in midfield. They're ready for this. Here we go. 17. Alex Leaf. Tyson Towler just arriving. Stevie Rokawa missed ball to number 3. Was number 3 out on the wing? Great chop tackle there by the young fella. Kahukura defence, yeah, forced a knock on, and a penalty. Tried to replay the ball on the ground, Whanau. Good defence by Kahukura. Awesome to see. Yeah, so going back to the history of Kahukura, back in the 1900s, they were all one club, and they went under the name Oinimutu. And the elders down at Oinimutu, down Kiharoa Street, they said Waikite is on one side, the pool, the hot pool, and Kahukura was the other hot pool on the other side. And they said, let's split the village between the two pools, and we'll make 2 rugby clubs. Hence, that was the birth of Kahukura and Waikite rugby clubs for Rotorua Rugby. Kahukura 120, I think 119 years old, so they registered 1 year later than Waikite. They've been a staunch club through the years, back in the 40s and the 50s. They won many times the banner. It's a clean win. Oh, they've got a turnover for Whakarewarewa. Stephen Rokawa. First 5, he's going to go, set the ball up for his forwards, platform. Oh, great steal by Kahukura. No, good recycle. Comes back, number 2. Jamie Baker-Stevens with the carry. There's still a lot of vigour in there. Lay on, ref. Calls Jazz with the clean up. Oh, he's slight foot in there. Kahukura with the ball, turnover, on attack. They're calling for it out wide here on this far side, this close side. They're calling for it, they want it. They got numbers. The old tuck and go. Oh, straight into Stephen Rokawa with the rip. Stephen Rokawa. Great turnover, one-on-one rip. Dylan Towler feeds off to Jazinia. McGarvey. The support of Jamie Baker-Stevens. Winger goes into play, halfback Caleb Strickland. They're in midfield now on the crash. Those big boys know which way to go, and they're straight. Here we go, Chauncey Edwardson. It's all class, this man. Tyson Rimmer on the wing. Cuts back in, they're close now. Reaches out. Referee. No, recycle ball. Back to the forwards we go, trucking. Kahukura hard on defence. Loose ball. Turnover. Great defence there by Kahukura. Got a knock on there. Playing advantage. Oh, we're going to have a breakout. Keegan. Oh, just going for the big side step. Keegan, 100 metres. We have a linesman seen something. No. An injury. There's an injury break here. Yes, so going back to the kōrero and the history of Kahukura, Reifati Verko was one of the kaumātua at that time, in the beginnings of Kahukura. They made their home down here at Kuiro Park, right in the heart of Rotorua City. It's a beautiful day down here today. If you're going to come down, whānau, make sure you bring your sunblock. Bring your deck chair, your beach towel and your sunblock and enjoy some great CBOP rugby. Just got a few changes, running repairs to our forwards. Shout out to our sponsors, Whanau, Ruck and More, Te Awa Kōtuku Consultancies, One Foundation and CH Builders. Dawson Insurance is one of our sponsors today too, whānau, ngā mihi. Time back on. We still golden Ori scrums here. That tends to happen when one team don't have enough replacements in the front row. Safety of the players. We play golden oldies. We've got to get out of that red zone. That's a very good kick by that young fella. Beautiful kick by... On the counter, Chauncey Edwardson. He's going to play his way into their premier side on his performance today. The class, he's all class, Chauncey. Caleb's gone and looking for work, the winger. Oh, he's done well too. He's broken away. Just managed to get an ankle tap in there. Dylan Towler with the ball. A little bit loose now. The forwards are going to go midfield. On the rumble again, crash. Another missed ball. There's that 3, that roaming number 3. Kaylin Clark. Yep. No clear release, penalty. What will Whakarewarewa do here? I think they'll just slow it down, maybe go for the corner, line out in the corner, I say. Might see a line out drive here. Oh no, they called the scrum, using their advantage of the Golden Oldies scrum. It's guaranteed ball, Golden Oldies scrum, whānau. They can attack left or right. I'm picking they'll come right to young Caleb Strickland. He's looked good all day. Here we go. Oh, number 18 on the burst, off the back. Offload off the ground. Dylan Towler. Oh, everyone wants the ball now. Number 6, beautiful run. Stephen Roko in on the cover. Dylan Towler going in there. Oh, he double rolled new rulings there, whānau. Not allowed to double roll on the ground anymore. The new rule is one placement, one movement. So just a bit of a brain explosion. Forgot about the new rulings there. Just clarification, you can only move one explosive movement after you've been tackled on the ground. Kahukura get some relief kicking out to the 22. These boys are doing well in this hot heat. I think it must be about 24, 25 degrees here in Rotorua. Aroha mai, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers are our sponsors today, along with Ruck and More. Loose ball there. Clean up at the front of the line-up. Dillons goes into play halfback. Clears off. Manu Roberts with the crash. Or someone's boot went flying. Stephen Roko, missed ball. And Chauncey Edwardson, the class. Like we said at the beginning, he's played Waikato NPC level. These young fellas would be relishing in this opportunity to play alongside someone of that calibre. And you saw it there, the Ruck and More replay, whānau. We'll cut to that ruck and more replay. Hopefully we can see the class of this man. Straight through the middle. I think there was a blocker run off Stephen Rokawa. Chauncey Edwardson under the post, untouched. There it is, Whanau. Beautiful call and move. The vision. Chauncey will be, putting his hand up, trying to, say to the Premier coaches, hey, I'm here. Just turned up to training on Tuesday and welcome open arms for Whakarewarewa. Stephen Rokawa with the conversion, Whanau. I won't put any curse on him this time. And he completes the kick. Sean Moore, the referee, signals conversion. Go to the score. $31-0 to Whakarewarewa. 10 minutes into the second half, Whanau. So Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers, our sponsors today. CH Builders, One Foundation, Te Aue Kōtuku Consultancy, and Ruck and More are providing our replays today. Ngā mihi to all our sponsors out there. Without your contribution, we wouldn't be able to put this coverage over for all the whānau out there watching live. Tēnā tātou katoa. You just got a lost ball, waiting for the ball. Can't play rugby without the ball, boys. Good breather for these forwards in this heat. Oh, there's a lovely kick-off by Kahukura. Kamau, Taui. Oh, great counter ruck. Yes, he's got the ball, he's turned it over for Whakarewarewa. Dylan Taylor with his experience puts the box kick in, no one home. And they're coming through, Stephen Rokawa was right up there. Bounce to the ball. Oh, he did well to clean that up. Did well to even get back there, Kahukura. Forwards are trucking back. Pace of the game. Starting to tell. Oh, he's gone off his feet. Keegan Orr's back there though, they ain't going to get the ball off that man. Oh, they managed to prize it out of his vice grips. Jazinia, wide, coming wide to 19. Oh, and he reaches out, try time. Mātāmua Rewi, number 19. That was a good box hit there from Dylan Taylor, put the pressure on Kahukura. Turnover, ruck and more replay, Whanau, here we go. There was a good turnover, Keegan Moore, I thought was going to secure the ball for Kahukura, but he got it ripped out of his hands. But getting good power off the rock, Jazinia, he saw the vision. Mātāmua Rewi out wide. Oh, and a sidestep on his knee and reached out and scored, Whanau. Scored a lovely try. Lovely try. There's a great angle here from our camera. Stephen Rokawa, straight down the middle of the goalposts. Gonna get a good shot of this kick. Oh, it's to the right. He's not having a good day with the boot today, Stephen Rokawa, but he's having a great running game though. Awesome running game. Yes, yes. Oh, ngā mihi to the 454 people we have online watching our game from all over the world. The beauty of technology these days is you can be anywhere in the world and you can watch your whanaunga play in this great CBOP competition, our second game off the local round. So ngā mihi kia koutou katoa, watching from the comfort of your own homes. Great take by Louis, the open side. Lewis Pale. Great rangitihi named Pale. Oh, Chauncey, oh no, that's Jazinia. He's had a good game. He's coming into his own now, Jazinia. McGarvey. Great set ball. Oh, we have a knock on Whanau. Number 3 was going to do his first job first, like Sammy always says. We'll get a ruck and more replay for Jazinia's brainstorming run down the left-hand side. The footwork of the man, beautiful run. Beating tacklers at will. Even managed, oh, great set too. Jazz, Enia McGarvey, welcome back to rugby, Jazz. Played for Tigers over in Hamilton. Had a few good seasons there. I think they won a couple of titles in those years. So well done, Jazz, Enia McGarvey. And Mihi Tuhami, his old man in Brizzy, probably watching online. Nā Mihi. Put out Mihi online if you want to shout out to the whānau here in Rotorua. And we'll relay that back, whānau. We go Kahukura running it out. They don't want to kick the ball away, they want to keep possession now. The game's going to turn into a good free-for-all running game now. Never mind kicking the ball away, we're going to ball in hand and run it, Kahukura. The call's gone out. With some little footwork there, Jazz in there. Oh, we can get the technique right. Yeah, Kahukura just going to ball in hand here. They're going to have fun with this ball and just run. Oh yes, there's a bit of a hole in behind the ruck there. Whakarewarewa tending to just fan out. 0 ruck play. This boy's done well all day too. He's doing well to recycle. Number 18. Well, they're holding him up, going for the tripod, no release. Oh, they managed to rip the ball away. Whakarewarewa on the attack now, they turn the ball over. The forwards are getting ready to set the next pot. Oh, and we have a sunny ball offload out the back. Big hit. That's their boy Mātāmua Rewi with the big hit. Beautiful play. But a slight knock on there. Come from that offload. Sunny ball offload. Scrum time. Still golden oldie scrum. Just going to our comments, Erina Mikaire, that number 13. She got love hearts on the face, smiley face as well. So mihi from Erina to that number 13. Nā mihi. To Jazz. Jazz got some admirers. I think that's actually his way in there. Nā mihi. Scrum. Midfield Kahukura, what will they do? I don't think they're going to kick. They want ball in hand. They're going to run. Yes, number 8 off the back. Made some good yards too. Here we go, trucking up. Going to see a lot of this now for the last 23 minutes of this half. It's just going to be open rugby, open running rugby from our Māori clubs here. 2 Māori clubs, Kahukura versus Whakarewarewa in the CBOP competition. Second game off the round robin. Keegan Orr, oh, he's going to run hard all day, Keegan Orr. They're going short side, another big truck carrying. Need some organisation here in the backs. But when the ball comes back, Whakarewarewa working hard on defence, set their line. Here we go, they're coming wide now. Is that number 8? Number 18 going hard again. Oh, this is good. Oh, there's a kick. He's had enough. He wants to go down in the right end of the field. Got a good chase too. Oh, it's a good bounce. And the ball's out. Where's the linesman? Linesman caught napping. Oh, it's the old fella Steve Orr. The old prop forward, the legend of Kahukura playing linesman. Quick throw. Yep, carry on play. Everyone's sort of standing around there wondering what's going on. The ball's in play, whānau. Here we go. Oh, what's he going to do? Yeah, knee kicks. Whakarewarewa on the counter. Yeah, Tyson's going to counter. He'll spin it wide. Two pass. Yep, good draw. It's open field. Open field now. Caleb Strickland. Oh, slightly forward. Oh, he was try for all money. Running freely. Good positioning by Sean Moore, the referee there. to pick up on that forward pass. Kia ora to Sean Moore. Shout out to our sponsors, Whanau, Ruck and Moore, Te Kotuku Consultancy, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Ngā mihi to our sponsors. I just got handed a bit of a tongue twister again. We've got our number 7 playing halfback now. Young Fib Smith went off, Golden Oldies. So Shaw ball from the scrum. Kahukura, ball in hand. That's the call, whānau. They're going to run everything. Run everything at 36-0. Might as well have fun with the ball in hand. Ooh, what's happened over there? We had a big hit. Oh yes, penalty, arms up, penalty. Oh, got a bit of a skirmish. Bit of a how's your father? It's just handbag pushing, I think, at this stage. Yep. Got a pat on the Dylan settles it down. Yep. Pierce Mackay is putting out the call, settle it down, boys. Good captaincy, leadership. We're here to play rugby. Yep. Referee's having, Sean Moore's having a cordial to the captains. Come on, boys, we've had a good game up until now. It's been a good spectacle, 20 minutes to go. Then you first can have a shower and a beer. Or a hot pool, actually. Kahukura got lovely hot pools in their changing rooms. Or the boys have a hot bath together. I won't elaborate any more on that. It's the bonding. So what are they going to? They're going to go line out or tap? Yep, they're going to go line out. Oh, beautiful kick too. Raked off about 50 metres. Steve Orr playing linesman. Awesome prop, 100 games for the famous club Kahukura. Steve Orr, that's his son Keegan playing out there today, the one that's been carrying hard, the hooker. Carrying hard all day. Keegan was our CBOP hooker as well. They won the Stan Mead Shield and the Peace Cup last year. Oh, messy ball. Whakarewarewa, what they're going to do, they're going to run it. No. Stephen Rokawa, he knows how to play the game. He's going to put it downfield. His big forwards will thank him for that. And it's a lovely bounce too. 60 metres. Very well done. Stephen Rokawa, he's a class act at first 5. I'd love to see him in their premier side in a couple of weeks, just saying. What's going to happen here? We're going to... Our score, just checking our score, 36-0. Off the top, Dylan Towler. Stephen Roko looking for options. Oh, Tyson on the outside ball. Tyson Trimmer. Slightly knocked it on. Advantage. Yeah. Slight injury there. The move was the right one. Here we go. We're going to go to the Rock and More replay, Whanau, hopefully, just to see that execution of that move. It was winger 0-1. Back in the day, we used to call it 0-1, outside 1. 1 was the first 5, 0-1 was the call. Blindside winger, outside first 5 on the crash. Tyson Trimmer came in. I think he's a local policeman, Tyson. Good to see you out there, mate. Here's the replay, Ruck and More replay, Dylan Towler. Stevie was looking for options, 0-1, Whanau, boom. Quite a bit of a grass cutter there too. Lost the ball in contact. Some good camera work there, Whanau. Local Gecko Productions, ngā mihi. Gonna have some running some repairs, subs. Just wait for our helicopter to pass. Beautiful conditions here today, whānau. If you're at home, come down, bring your sunblock, your shades, beach towel. Come down and watch some really good rugby. Whakarewarewa versus Kahukura. Both teams. It's not only hot out there, it's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Koro Bodes to Wairua online. Shout out to Mahere Pauls. Mahere Pauls, if you're out there, shout out from Bodes to Wairua. Red and black, Tuturu. Grassroots look mints from Josh Clark. Nami. Eden, I reckons, number 8. Must run in the whānau. Eden Mikaire, shout out to her brother Pierce, Captain Pierce Mikaire. It's all on whānau. Fu Ropata Johnson Meha. Fu Jazz. Ooh, Jazz has got some followers. Nearly all these comments about Jazz. Inia McGarvey. Beautiful. It's great to see him back out there in the red and blacks. Koa. Say no more. Golden oldie scrum whānau. Dylan Tala, halfback, off to Steve Raukawa. They got a good combination game, these two. The great missed ball. Bit of a tap. Knock on. Advantage being played. Caleb Strickland. The clean up. Does well too. Dylan down the short side. Oh, great vision. Great vision. He kicks for the corner and this lovely little plug there from Dylan Towler. He must be pushing his case to go up into the premiers as well, but there's some quality halfbacks at this Whakarewarewa club. Dylan's a great halfback. He works hard all day. He'll play 80 minutes. Premier sides are warming up behind us. Whānau, if you can hear the hold and break. It's the Premier team, Whakarewarewa. Oh, outside hand. Manages to get it in. Oh, we have a line now. Whakarewarewa ball. Pretty hot conditions down here for rugby, whānau. It's only 13th of March, eh? So we're playing our second game of rugby. 13th of March, it's a long season. It's a good throw, good lift off the top, clean ball. Whakarewarewa into their work. Jazz on the crash, Jazz Inia McGarvey. Towler playing halfback. Oh, here's Molly Moat. Great crash ball, number 19. Mātāmua Rewi. Turnover, Kahukura managed to turn the ball over. Oh, we just need quick hands there. Ball in hand, Kahukura on the bust. Love to see them break out here. Oh, it's clean. The red and black wall just keeps coming and keeps coming. Yep, they wrap him up. They're going for the tripod again. Tripod call. Don't let him down. No, he manages to get to the ground. Did they release? Yep, no clear release. He got his knees to the ground, whānau. Sean Moore, the referee, calls penalty. Oh, we've got a bit of back chat and a quick tap. Here we go, whānau. Oh, he's not on the mark. Yeah, no back chat, please. Oh, he's going to call him out too. Yeah, no, knee on the ground. Just explaining Sean Moore. Very good refereeing there. Good clarity. Gee, looks like the more whānau from our rotoiti. I'll have to check with that. Yeah, Pia whanaunga from Tamateo Tutai, Sean Moore. I actually thought it was Tony Moore, but no, I got told it was Sean Moore. Not me. Too much, Sean. Good to see you out there, mate. Got a quick throw in. No, we're going to go back. Sean saying, no, we won't have any of that. Let's just play the game. Yeah, the more whānau, the legendary whānau from rotoiti in rugby. The great props of yesteryear. Tamateo Tutai, Ngāti Kawachi, Tapua Hararu Marae, Sean Moore, the referee. Nā me ki a koe, whanaunga. Keegan Orr with the throw in whānau. Kahukura on attack. Oh, that's a good win off the top. Fibs back at halfback. Oh, he's rushing up, Mātāmua Rewi. He's left a big hole. Oh, the ball just had to go to hand. And it was all on. John Nirinu reckons to Sam Cameron, Molly Mo Cameron at 12 with the big pukana eyes. Keep those comments coming, whānau. Shout out to Mike Hock all the way from Perth. This is David Jr. Eparaima. big shout out to Mike Hock if you're out there watching, if you're down here at the game or watching online, all the way from Perth. Dylan with another good kick. The vision of the man. He's having a good game, Dylan. Oh, fingers, he nearly took his collar off. Holy. Well done, Dylan. Clean their ball up. Caleb's playing halfback now. Caleb Strickland. On to Stevie Raukawa. Yep. They're playing the corners. Number 6. Hini Rewiti. Oh, and we have a fumble and Hini Rewiti. Great follow. Good chase. Kicker's only good as your chase. More replay. I want to see that again. There's a bit of a fumble from the young fellow on the line. Hini Rewiti with the try. Here's a more replay, Whanau. Dylan Towler gets a bit of a how's your father handbag. But he does well to keep the ball. I think it's Stevie Raukawa comes out to Stevie Raukawa on this close side. He chips forward and Hini Rewiti scores the try. Beautiful try. Didn't give up on the chase. Here it is, boys. Oh, here it is, Whanau. Kick over the top, Hini. Look at how Hini just doesn't give up on the chase. There's Kahukura there. Fumble and gets the meat pie for the day. Well done, Hini Rewiti. Number 6. Done well to be out wide there. Stephen Sharp cuts Raukawa with the kick. It's a beautiful strike, just to the left. Score Whanau. Shout out to the sponsors, Rakan Te Aue Kōtuku Consultancies, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Nami to our sponsors for the day. 41-0 to Whakarewarewa. We got 13 minutes to the big clash. Whanau 13 minutes of this game left for the development sides, playing for the Paul Scott Cup. Second game of round robin. I think EP are playing Nongotau Development today, and Murupara versus Riparoa. So those are the teams competing for the Paul Scott Cup. Kahukura with the kick. Oh, no one put a name on it. It's bounced back to number 4 for Kahukura. Scott McEwen, he's worked hard for the big man. Scott McEwen, he's worked hard. Oh, here's that man again, Keegan. Oh! Big tick, the ticker of the man. He's got a big heart. He'll go all day. Bit of a counter ruck there. Halfback got caught. Yes, and they forced the knock on. Body position at the ruck. Whanau Whakarewarewa saw the weak body position and they just blew through there. Counter ruck. But Keegan, he's toiled all day. He's great club man for Kahukura. Over 100, I think he played his 100th game for the club. Alongside his dad last year, they got awarded their Blazers for 100 games. Keegan and his dad, 50 games, for Kahukura. Blazer man. Still Golden Oldies scrum if you're wondering where the push is. Golden Oldies, we're going to go short side. Caleb Strickland, miss ball, numbers out wide. Tyson Trimmer down the sideline. They're on the attack now. They'll run everything at 41-0. They'll run everything. Caleb Strickland, he's had a good game. He's pushing his case to play in the Prems as well. That's a great set too. No one calling for it, lack of communication. Stephen Raukawa, he'll clean up. Off to 18. Manu Roberts. Good offload. Matamua Rewi. And we can't get the ball to hand. Ball out. There's some good play there. Love to see this running rugby in the conditions. The lovely fine weather. Hard track. Got grass, green grass on the track though. Kahukura have done a great job maintaining their field for our game today. Down at Quiro Park, Rotorua. The famous Quiro Park. Beautiful conditions. With some great running rugby. Scrum on the 10 metre. Kahukura ball. We go in a step. Jazz in here. Got the big hit in. There's loose ball now. Toe to head. Number 20's done well since he's come on. He's worked hard. Oh, we've got a knock on. Loose carry. Forced the loose carry. Knock on. Scrum time.
Going one, eight, going one.
41-0 whānau to Whakarewarewa development side versus Kahukura. This is the curtain raiser to the main event. Whakarewarewa versus Kahukura. Banner competition. Jazinia with the chip. Managed to get charged down there. Loose ball. And he's gone. He's away. Dylan Tallow with the cover up. Clean up. Just has to feed it out wide now. Kahukura is going for the line. No. Loose pass. Could have had first chance at points there. They deserve a try here, Kahukura. The running ball in hand. They just need a bit of organisation now. Close to the line. Striving for the line, the pick and go. Where's Keegan? Keegan got to be in there somewhere. No. Held up. And they go back 5 metre scrum. Oh, the tally's 568 people now reached. Replay for this ruck and more replay. The turnover and breakout by Kahukura. Opportunity of try. Needed the ball to go to hand and it was try time. Here's the ruck and more replay still coming, whānau. Just so we have a downtime injury break. Still running repairs on this player after his break. Here we go, this loose ball. I think Whakarewarewa will try to chip kick over the top from Jazinia McGarvey. Managed to charge down the centre, Kahukura centre, managed to charge it down. Picked up the loose ball and he was gone. Dylan Taylor did well to, look at him, he had a head start, he did well to bring the big man down. And Kahukura just had to spread the ball wide. Ball didn't go to hand and we had a loose pass. Back to the scrum. Held up over the line, whānau, so we've got a 5 metre scrum to Kahukura on attack. 41-0 Whakarewarewa. We've got 8 minutes of running time left. Crowd starting to get bigger for this clash. Kahukura done a lot of good work in the pre-season. Looking forward to this clash of the Premier sides. Ball's in. Keegan off the back. Forwards come round, they're going to set up a pick and go. No, we're going to the backs. Spinning wide, he's going to run hard. Good tackle in the centres there. Chauncey, I know that's Jazz. Yep, Dylan Taylor puts it down, no one home. Good turnover, chip the ball over the top. Fibs, the halfback. Halfback on halfback here. Oh, he does well, the young boy. Young Fibs. Finally gets caught. Set there from Rodney. Ryan. Oh. We've got... Oh. Sean Moore's called it a day. He's just whistled full time, whānau. Aroha mai. That's us. Saucy wrote. Game over, 41-0 to Whakarewarewa. Great game by Whakarewarewa. Kahukura did well. They're all their new young team, development side. Whakarewarewa get the spoils, 41-0. Second win of this Paul Scott round robin. Local round for the Paul Scott development sides. Get ready for the big game, whānau. The big game, Premier game, 41-0. The boys shake hands, they get an early shower and a nice cold beer. Go and have a nice cold beer. They deserve it after that performance in this hot heat down at Quito Park, Rotorua. Premier game's not too far away now.
crack, clay and stuff, and it's stained the whole car. Kahukura up the top. Next weekend. So he's he's a barefoot champ next weekend. And then I think he's got a week off. Yeah, I think so, yeah. And then the Friday, because we're in Hawke's Bay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday here.
Jack here, forward. Jack here. Stop here. Stop here. Coming through, right?
We race 240. Car's been up in the air on the hoist.
O, A, B, E, split.
Didn't care, probably was the wrong word. Last night, Helen and Dion and all come round and holding work. What did you try and do? He was sub, remember? The Ngere was sub. Yeah, Ngere and he was sub. Behind the Percy. T. Where? Wing. Yes, sir! Good, sir! Say what? How did you get in Bob's car? You don't come? Is there any space? Sorry? Is there space?
Welcome back whanau, tēnā tātou katoa. Nau mai hara mai tātou ki te papa tākoro, te ahurewa tapu, te papa tū, wai o Whakarewarewa Park. Kahukura Club rooms for a mighty clash versus Whakarewarewa, the banner round. Ngā mihi to those viewers that have tuned in to the local Gecko Productions live stream today. We have beautiful conditions out here today. We're just waiting for our premier sides to come out. Introducing myself, Richie Francis, commentator today, and my fellow commentator, Sam Cameron. Ngā mihi, kia ora whānau. The faces to the name, we've got better faces for radio, they reckon, not for the camera, for the TV, or the, yeah. Anyway, we're here at the CBOP Central Bay Rugby competition, local round, second game of the round robin. Whakarewarewa versus Kahukura down at Whakarewarewa Park, Rotorua. If you're at home, come down, it's a beautiful day. We're just going to introduce the teams. Will we introduce the teams now, Sam?
Aye.
Sammy's got the Whakarewarewa side. Right.
And kia ora, and thank you for listening to us again today. I've brought back the A team, the dream team. For some reason, we're back here again. So yeah, kia ora and welcome. Today we have Henry Kershaw starting at number 1. Jesse Mason Grant will have his first game back this season, who was away last week. Jaya More will move from hooker to prop. Rehua Ngatai, who was with the development team last week, has his first start for Whakarewarewa, and Te Manua Ngāwhika. Daron Campbell and Axel Honeck, our captain again today, with Dougie Edwards at number 8. Nere Tare, he makes his first starting game today at halfback with Ruben Vaipo and Rehua Sauan also on debut. Tute Grant will move into second 5. Matty G, Skipworth Garland at centre, Tumua Cunningham at the wing, and Shaquille Stone moves back to fullback. Johnny Lessie on the bench, Jarden Hoani, Madison Rogers, Alec Johnson, Chauncey Edwardson, and Dion Gillies and Junior Gillies will make up the bench.
So we're just going to cross over to the Kahukura Premier team. I have the team list here. Kahukura done a lot of hard work over the preseason bringing their team together. Number 1, Dan Frost Jones. Number 2, Christian Schraff. Number 3, Tank Raimata. 4, Robbie Thompson. 5, John Collier. 6, Terry Hubbard. 7, Kane Rangi. 8, Samuera Toko Ngaru. Number 9, Samesi Whaipataki Kuai Pū Reka. 10, Sio Tapili. 11, Ramon Fonua. 12, Damel Taui. 13, Craven Walker. 14, Gareth Smith. 15, Isikali Tuipuka. 16, Kula Ditmer. 17, Simoni Kokirewa. 18, Eleesa Tuipuka. 19, Varayao Ne Tawa. 20, Isaac Wanlan. 21, Jan Masakawa. 22, Jerry Phipps, the halfback from the development side. Introducing the referees for today, Nico Blank, our top CBOP ref, I might add. And our previous results, last week we had Whakarewarewa beat Rotiti Development 62-12. Nongotara Development beat St. Mike's. St. Mike's beat Nongotara Development 36-17. Whakarewarewa Premiers 52-3 against Rotiti Premiers, and Nongotara Premiers versus St. Mike's. St. Mike's won that game 25-12. Kahukura just run out onto the field. Whānau, here they come. Here comes the big Whakarewarewa team. Premier side running out from the, as you can see from our footage, running out from the Kahukura Club rooms. They're ready to roll. We've got a couple of players coming up from the development side today versus Kahukura. I'm interested to see this new Kahukura side there, Sam. Reading their team list, there's a few new names in there. Charles Hubbard, the coach, has done some awesome work in investing in some players to come into the area and bolster the ranks for the Kahukura side.
Yeah, some interesting names there you read out there. Well done, well done, Rich. I'm glad you read that team list.
Very colourful teams we have here. Two staunch clubs in the CBOP area. CBOP, Central Bay, used to be called the Rotorua Sub-Union, playing for the banner. The third banner in existence. Whanau, more on the history of the banner later. But this is the third banner in history.
Just a little bit of history too about Kahukura and Waikite. I believe the two clubs were formed in 1903. There was a huge pool of talent and they needed to divide, and if you were in one pool you came over to Kahukura, if you were in another pool you went to Waikite. So that was formed in 1903, and that was from a little bit of a kōrero that I had from an old legend from Kahukura, Donatello.
Beautiful kōrero, yeah, the Kiha Road down in Onemutu split the two pools, Kahukura hot pool and the Waikite hot pool, and that gave us the two clubs. Onemutu was the original name of the club and split into two. The old people said if you live on this side of the pool off Kiaroa and live on that side, you go to the relevant club, Kahukura, Waikite clubs from the hot pools down Onemutu.
And I believe too, when the two clubs play each other for the first time of the year, whoever wins that game has the bragging rights to be the bigger brother. Did you know that, kōrero?
Waikite Kahukura?
Yeah, so the Waikite Kahukura game, so whoever, when they play each other for the first time of the year, whoever wins that game, the first game, they're the bigger brother of the two clubs.
Oh, of course, they get the bragging rights around town, you know. Kahukura's in the heart of Rotorua City, down here, Whakarewarewa Park, Waikite in the Koutu, in the heart, the poho, as Kim Ratapu will say, te poho o te Koutu. And they play off the mana of the hot pools back in the day. Can you just imagine, oh, we're getting ready for kickoff, Nico Blank. Signalling to the captains, are you ready? Here we go, whānau. Tute Grant with the kickoff. Just checking with the linesmen. Our linesmen, Kilkenny and Sean Moore doubling up on the lines. Great take there. And the run.
Good luck with some of those names, Rich.
We on. Light switch. Good carry.
Good intent there from Kahukura with the ball in hand, and the defence comes up trumps. Great defence, great line speed there from the red and blacks.
That's that new rule. You're not allowed to roll more than one dynamic move on the ground, whānau. You can't roll or crawl on the ground anymore.
Trying to scab those extra couple of metres.
Aye. But Whakarewarewa well coached, straight over their ball. Locked them up. No clean release. Mary Garland, and we got our chief, our Māori All Black. Mary Garland, the latest Māori All Black from the Bay. He's out there on centre for Whakarewarewa.
And his other mate too, Caleb Trask, who is an old boy from Kahukura. Got to put that name in there. Two local bad plenty fellas from Rotorua.
Kia ora. Yes, Caleb Trask was Kahukura JAB's tūturu. His koro was a bad plenty player. Whakarewarewa on attack now. Dougie Edwards. He'll go forward all day. Just setting the ball up. Nico Blanks talking. Manoa Nāwhika. He's on the drive. They got to rock up, Kahukura. You got to get their rocks in place. They're just going to go straight through the middle for Whakarewarewa. Testing their forwards out.
Yeah, great way to start the game with the forwards battling it out one at a time.
There's our young Rehua Ngātai.
Rehua Ngātai coming in.
Old Porky's boy, he come off from the development side. He must have played very well last week.
Yeah, good to see a few changes from last week's game, from the development team into the Premier team.
5 metres out, Nere Tahana's at halfback. Tare, sorry. Nere starting the game. Another player that played well last week when he came on.
Good control here from the red and blacks as well.
They're testing them. They're testing Kahukura's still. Oh, we got a hand out. Offside. Take a step, Kahukura. They got to rock up. It's going to be a long day at the office. And now the ball street out wide.
Oh, intercept there.
Oh, we're going to come back to the penalty. Waimarie, Whakarewarewa, you had advantage on that penalty
The
call.
crowd was going wild. They thought there was a try down the other end with an intercept.
He looks dangerous. Who is that man? The centre for Kahukura. Kravan Walker. But yeah, the Whakarewarewa forwards. They
Scrum here, would you say? Right in the middle of the field.
Oh, have to. Yep, signal scrum. The dominance of the forward pack. Whakarewarewa just flexing some muscle. Saying to Kahukura, are you going to stay with us in this arm wrestle or what?
I can hear the excitement in your voice today compared to last week, Rich. Think you've been practicing over the week? We got a stoppage. Bit of blood.
Yeah, going back to those Kahukura players now, we're down at Quito Park. Some awesome players have come out of Kahukura Rugby. Ron Preston, he's still the president. He was a great Bay of Plenty first 5'8" back in the 80s and the 90s. I think he played over 100 games for the Bay. The coach, the current coach, Charles Hubbard, CH Builders from CH Builders, one of our sponsors today. He's their coach. He was a great halfback first 5 as well for the Kahukura Club. And you've already mentioned Caleb Trask. His grandfather was a stalwart of Bay of Plenty Rugby as well. Over 50 games for the Bay back in the 70s, 80s. So we've had some great players. Jesse Ranui, Māori All Black prop. They're all up in there in the club rooms. You can see the big life-size photographs of those players, immortalised in photograph, black and white.
Surely not that old with the black and white photos. Big Jess.
Hopefully he's around on the sidelines here. The crowd's getting, good, decent crowd here today, Seb.
Decent crowd. Wow, why wouldn't you come down? Beautiful weather like this.
Don't forget your sunblock, whānau. Shout out to our viewers from all over the world. Local Gecko Productions bringing it to you live. Here we go, packing down for the scrum. I'll let Sam take this one.
Well, first job first, really. Make sure we win the scrum. Solid platform. And really, it's who you're going to pick with this backline. Which way do you go, left or right?
Talented.
I'm guessing they're going to go left. Ruben standing on that side of the field.
Yeah, we got Shaki
Tute Grant and then Matty Skipworth Garland out there. Rehua Selwyn.
Rehua Selwyn getting his debut.
Debut for the Premier Red and Blacks.
Rehua
He had an
Selwyn.
awesome game last week, so it's good to see that he was able to step up and the coach has seen something in him, bring him up there.
Well done, young fella. Former head boy of Raukura.
Well, there's a bit of a tussle in the front row. Jaya Muri. Yeah, solid platform here.
Oh, they're going 8-9.
No, they want to go over.
Nere Tare onto Shaki Stone. Oh, overlap. Shaki
had an
Stone
overlap there.
dancing. He
He's
reaches
trying
out.
to stretch out.
The advantage. Oh, we have another penalty. Shaki Stone had a man outside him. Two more hands on his head.
The pass is needed to be given there.
White line fever, I think, from their famous. Oh, it's good to see Shaki.
Famous
getting,
scene, eh? White line fever.
Got Shaki at fullback and Tute Grant's moved into second 5. Showing their versatility as players.
Yeah, a couple of players away, attending the tangi.
Oh, kia ora. Ngā mihi. Condolences to the whānau. Kahukura, the CBOP Rugby competition ban a game. Kahukura getting tested on their line now, 5 metres out, scrum. I think they're going to unleash these backs, these lethal backs of Whakarewarewa now.
Need to show up that scrum there. The front row was a little bit too all over the show. Steady, wait until the ball comes in, pushing forward.
Nere Tare with the feed.
Great scrum from Kahukura,
Oi.
pushing up the front row.
Nere's going to go. And he feeds off to Tumua Cunningham in the corner. Like all good wingers, great finish. Nere just held the defence up. Rocking more replay, whānau. You took this one, keep it up.
Yes. Not bad of a scrum there from Kahukura, pushing Whakarewarewa off their ball a little bit. Was lucky that Dougie was at the back and able to control it. Merihana coming blind, and it was just a simple one-on-one. Too much speed from Tumua Cunningham to beat his man on the outside.
Beautiful ruck and more replay there, whānau. I won't say anything about the goal kick until it's struck. We're going over to our sponsors. Ruck and more for the replay. Te Aue Kōtuku Consultancies, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Kia ora mai. Mo te tautoko. Local Gecko Productions. Bringing it to you live from Quito Park, Rotorua. Nice strike from Tute, just to the right.
Just while we have a bit of time, did we get any results from the previous games played today?
Yep.
The Rangataua versus...
No, it's just Prem games today. Prem? They'll be kicking off now.
Rangataua played... Who did they play?
Pārua.
Pārua first, so that was
The
kickoff
Rose-
at 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
And then Te
Rose
Tiko
Bowl.
are playing Hurea now.
Working.
All played over in Hurea, so it'd be interesting to see what those results were.
Oh, that'll be an awesome day down there at Huria if you're there. Go watch some Rose Bowl. We're playing for the banner here in the CBOP. Nere Tare with the receive. He'll go hard. Especially with that forward pack behind him. Who's going to play halfback?
Tumua comes into halfback.
Ruben
Huge
Vaiport.
nudge there from Ruben Vaiport, and we're coming back.
Oh! Oh, whoever. Just
Do we have
a
a
yellow card
more replay?
off the bat. We had a bit of a skirmish. No, sorry, Whanau, our cameras didn't catch it, but we've had a bit of a skirmish. Henry Kershaw has been sent yellow card to the sideline. There's a little bit of fisticuffs. I think they're just feeling each other out. These Nico Blank will settle it down. We'll settle this down and get some good rugby. Yeah, now going back to the Rose Bowl. That's an awesome taonga they're playing for over there. That'll be a massive day down there for Te Teko. Current holders of the Rose Bowl.
Yeah. I want to try and get some results there.
So if you're out there, whānau, and you're
Feed
watching, if you're out there, text my to Sam Cameron. Look him up on Facebook. Give him a message so we get some running scores. We would like to know the score of the Waikite Nongota game 2 that's been played. Waikite versus Nongota at the Poho Te Koutu Waikite Club.
I want a message of the score too, not a up to.
Oh, it's a great run.
Kahukura
It's
go
a
with
new
the
player.
tap and go. They're trying to catch Whakarewarewa off guard
Oh,
there.
good, nice here. Number 9, Samesi. Feeds off Robbie Thompson with the offload.
Oh, Robbie Thompson's still out there. What a legend of the game.
Legend of the game, Robbie. Now they're getting into their mahi. Demel Taui. Offloads to the centre.
His support player. Slow ruck there.
Whakarewarewa do. Oh, we got a chip. Kick pass.
Chip and
He's
chase, he's there too.
that centre. He's
There's a
in.
great take from
He's in. He
Kahukura.
scored. He scored the kick pass. Beautiful. That's that centre that got the intercept earlier.
They're going upstairs.
Gravan Walker.
They're going upstairs for the decision.
Oh, he scores it.
Touch judge was right there.
Yep.
Let's
Sean
talk us through that one there, Rich.
Sean
Side
Moore,
run.
Ruckin Moore replay, whānau. The Mel sort of offloaded into his fellow centre partner. Went back to the first 5. We had a kick pass. Whakarewarewa were doing well to slow their ball down. But we had a kick pass, caught them napping. Try time to the big centre, Gravan Walker. Awesome Kahukura, good comeback. 5-all, whānau, 5-all. The big game down here at Kuido Park between Kahukura and Whakarewarewa. Oh, there's good signs of things to come from this side with these new players. Look exciting. Who's doing our kicking today? Can't quite see the number. Sorry, whānau. Number 10. Sio. Tapili.
Oh, he was unlucky there with that kick.
That was
That's why we've
close.
got a bit of time. Big shout out too. I've had a bit of a text to come through. Steve McDowell, Alan Nookie, McNaughton, couple of fine All Blacks from Kahukura. So Kahukura have produced some fine All Blacks, some fine
legends.
specimens.
Those are legends of the game. They were a powerhouse in the 60s, 70s, 80s, Kahukura Rugby Club. Tute Grant with the kickoff. 10 minutes into the game, whānau. Good take. There's Seal. Seal with the clearance kick, Tapili.
He wouldn't be happy with that clearance, so he was probably trying to get another 10 or so more metres. Waka hot on attack now.
Nere Tare. Oh, good pressure from Kahukura. He had to take it in.
Whakarewarewa need to sort out that line out, making sure that no one can come through.
Good ball, Matty Garland, the Māori All Black, Jerome Campbell on the crash.
He did well there when he was under pressure. Tute Grant at halfback. Not a very good
Is that Axel?
delivery.
Axel Honak.
Axel Honak will take it forward. And a knock on.
Oh, yeah, slight knock on there, loose carry. Oh, they look exciting. Full of running too.
Kahukura in for this game.
Oh, where's that winger? High kick, technique.
Through the side. Unfortunately from the red and blacks.
Kahukura here to play. Home ground. The mana on the line. The banner. They've turned up to play with Charles Hubbard as their coach. Good to see him back at the club and giving back to these young players. All his experience. Ron Preston will be floating around there. Steve Orr. The legends of the club. As you've already heard, the many All Blacks have come out of this club.
1995 was the last time Kahukura were the winners of the banner.
Wow.
So that's been a while in between drinks.
26 years. 1995. Sio Tapili. He's going to go. He looks oh, lovely offload. They look exciting, these new players. And of course, you got Robbie Thompson there. He's still there, stalwart. Blazer player. Trucking it up. Good defence by Whakarewarewa. They're getting around. They're folding around. Jerome Campbell. Oh, loose ball there. Managed to steal it. Who got through there? Jaya?
Jaya More with the steal.
Jaya More. Tute Grant.
Show and go out wide. Classic move, that one.
Oh,
Out on the full.
chip and chase. Oh, this is going to be a great game if they can keep this intensity and pace up. Very exciting, these new players. These hot conditions.
With a week off from Rotoiti and who has the bye today? Surely they'll be down here. Either here or at the Nongataha game.
Yeah, Rotoiti, in this pool they have the bye. And it'll be Nongataha, Mara St. Mike's have the bye on the other side of the pool. So those are the 6 teams competing for the banner this year.
Oh, that's clever rugby there.
So this third banner in existence, Whanau, it started in 1997, the third banner for this competition, and Nongataha were the first winners. Waikite won the next 4 years, and then from there on, it's been all Whakarewarewa. Out of the 21 years, I think they've won it 15 or 14 times.
Rotoiti's name is on there too.
Yep,
I'll
4 or
see.
5 times Rotoiti, so they're the next closest, and it just went tit for tat there. Whakarewarewa's dominance in the last 10 years, I think 8 out of the last 10 years they've won the banner.
Kahukura unlucky with the steal.
Ooh,
Red and Blacks able to keep a hold of that. Tute Grant taking it in strong. Sorry, that was Ruben. Ruben having to clean up that.
Tute with the clearance. Just puts it up. He's
Up and under by the look of it.
Yep. Gee, Kahukura look good. They're looking good. Just need a bit of
Looking sharp,
organisation.
looking clean. But more importantly, they're looking enthusiastic in their willingness to be here.
This Sio Tapili, first 5'8". He's got some talent. He's a big first 5 too.
Kahukura really testing the red and black defence line. Not
Terry
really seeing
Hubbard.
the same
Oh, knock on.
intent as last week.
Terry Hubbard, number 6, going down the sideline there. No clear release. Signal by Nico Blank. Kahukura on attack. Go for the line, you reckon, in the corner. Yep, Sio, first 5 he's directing.
Robbie will be making sure this line out is clean and sharp. It'll be going to him up in the middle.
Robbie Thompson, shout out. You'd be loving having all this forward pack around him. He's won lineouts over the last. He's a great lineout winner. Look at him, he's calling the shots. We can see him rallying the troops. They're going to go for short line out here. Nullify the numbers. It's like a 4-man.
4-man lineup. It'll be going to Robbie all day.
All day, Robbie.
But where is
Robbie
he going?
Thompson, all day. Yeah, beauty, Robbie. Dummy decoy. Oh!
And it's a steal from Axel Honak getting up there.
Axel Honak read it well.
Nerehana Tare.
Love those dynamics in the line out there. Ruben with the clearance, 5-port. Number 14 here for Kahukura. Good take by Gareth Smith. Gareth's going to carry.
Gareth Smith, good to see him back
we
in
had 15 in.
the tricolours.
This Kelly was inside him, the fullback. Oh, listening there, some vocal referees out there.
About 17 referees by the sounds of it.
Judge Kilkenny called that one. John Kilkenny. Well done, good vision.
They got a bit of technology today with all mic'd up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. So shout out to our sponsors, whanau, Whakarewarewa, Te Awa Kōtuku Consultancies, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend, Insurance Brokers. Kia ora mai. To all the live viewers out there on the live stream, drop us a comment. We can do a shout out to the whānau. If you're a whā, kei tawhiti rawa, can do a mihi to your whānau will put it across on here.
Yeah, just because it's the first scrum and Henry Kershaw's still in the bin, we're having to bring Johnny Lessie on, and it looks like their own Campbell's having to take the rest of the 10 minutes on the sideline.
Oh, those are the impacts of the sin bin there, Henry.
His students will be taking him that on Monday.
Well, it'll be a fine. It'll be definitely a fine or something going down, I reckon, in that hot pool in the club rooms. Oh, kia ora. Johnny Lessie backing up from the development game.
Huge scrum from Kahukura, but unfortunately wheeled it too far.
Advantage.
Little cheeky dab over the
Here's
top.
this fullback.
We're going back to the scrum. Kahukura wheeling it too far. Man, I'm impressed with Kahukura so far. 18 minutes in, they're not giving anything away.
5-all, 18 minutes in, whānau. It's exciting. They're here to play. The mana o the whenua. The mana o the banner. CBOP Rugby at its finest, whānau. Tute Grant with the penalty kick to the line. Just getting a look at this Kahukura forward pack there, just coming past our commentary box here. They've got a bit of size in there. Great to see recruitment happening there.
If we're talking about versatility within the back line, you've got the likes of Jaya More, who's able to go from hooker to prop. That's speaking volumes there for the young fella. Moved up from Sutherland, trying to make a name for himself here in the Bay of Plenty. Moving back home.
Jesse Mason with the throw. Te Manoa Nāwhika wins it off the top. Nere Tāre, moving waipo. Atarama. Oh,
Tute Grant having to clean that up. He does extremely well. Te Manua Nāwhika goes with the no-look pass out wide to Jesse Mason, who will clean that up.
Oh, number 6. The big hit. Terry Hubbard. Oh, slight knock-on. No, missed it. Advantage for the defensive line offline. Oh, Jaya More, there's that man.
Penetration through the midfield with the two forwards. Clever little tips ball.
Nah, we're going to come back.
Going back here to the penalty. Looked like a cheeky hand trying to get through there. Just remember, whānau, don't forget to comment who your player of the day is. Local Gecko Productions still have their voucher from last week. $100 Sterling Sports voucher from Go.
Nah, you might get a handle done at the Whakarewarewa.
Talking about the Whakarewarewa, I'm sure you've been there for a couple of steaks, Rich.
Oh, those T-bone steaks, mate. Beautiful. Can't eat it all by myself, though. Pretty sure you'll give it a good crack there, though, Sam.
Yeah, that's a first live from you today, Rich.
Great whānau atmosphere down here, whānau. We've got sideline hairs filling up.
They've been going to the back all day. What are they going to do? Mixing it up, going to the middle with their caller, Axel Honeck. Slight knock on in the ear. Kahukura with the ball. They'll be looking to go downtown, get themselves out of trouble.
It's the fullback on the crash. The enforcer, Henry Kershaw's back on the field. Whanau, he's done his 10 minutes. Jackie Stone. Boom, he gone. Great tackle. Here's the Māori All Black, Matty G.
Oh, unlucky with the forwards. They were coming through. I thought they did extremely well to get there. Matty G just holding the ball on a little bit too long. But great steal from Kahukura. Way to interrupt that momentum that the Red and Blacks had.
They're up for the arm wrestle today, Kahukura. This is great to see. Matty G played his 50th game last week versus Rotiti. It's a beautiful game too. Jackie Stone playing fullback today. Hails from the Stone Whanau, legendary Stone Whanau in touch rugby New Zealand. His father Morris, Morris's brother Shane, the Stone Whanau, Darren. All three of them played for New Zealand all at the same time. And then they've had heaps of their nieces, nephews play for New Zealand touch as well, coming through the ranks. Shout out to that whānau, staunch whānau, Rotorua touch. We got a shout out from the ref's dad, from Craig Blank, shouting out to the ref Nico, doing a good job. Ngā mihi Craig, kia ora. Whakarewarewa managed to hustle at that line out, got the free kick. They're going to go fast now. Oh, we got a knock on. Got a knock on. Oh, not back 10. Not back 10. Whakarewarewa will get another attacking chance here.
Only a free kick, so will they go for the scrum? Yep.
Scrum time, yeah.
Scrum
Good
call.
there. Good call there, Sam. Must have some inside knowledge there, eh, mate?
Oh, just a little.
How was the warm-up, brother?
Good intent in the warm-up,
Wicked.
but it's good to see that Kahukura coming here strong, and it's a ding-dong of a battle out here. It's good to see.
Few of these players playing their first game in CBOP Rugby. Some of these players. We have 783 viewers out on the live stream. Ngā mihi kia koutou. Koutou katoa, ngā mihi. Watching from your comfort of your home or wherever you may be in the world.
And a big shout out to Local Gecko Productions for making that happen. So you can stay at home in your comfort with the aircon on. Couple of lemonades.
Hemi's probably on the squash court right now. Hemi wide out.
Singing a few bars.
Nere Tārei to feed the scrum on halfway. Whakarewarewa ball. 5-all to score. 25 minutes to go in the first half. This ball. Matty G on the outside break.
There was a simple miss
Straight
pass
through
there to the
Matty G.
centre. Matty G with the wing on the outside. He's going to go
And a
all
cut.
on his own.
Two
Inside
more.
flick to two more Cunningham. Two more goes into halfback to clean the ball out. Tute Grant on to Dougie Edwardson.
Dougie Edwards straight up.
Coming back the blind. Matty
Matty
G
G again.
on his own. He needs support there. Nere Tare to dig in deep. Loose carry there from Darona to play on. Play advantage. Kahukura taking all the advantage they can with an offload. Robbie Thompson was down the middle. And we're coming back for a scrum.
You get a replay of Matty G's run there. It was a beautiful run from our Māori All Black, and that's the reason why he's made those teams. He's a chief as well, partner. He'd be loving getting this game time. There it is there on the outside breaking. Oh, look at that flick inside to Tumua Cunningham. Tumua must have been about a metre short of the line there. Beautiful run by Matty G, showing his class. He'll beat a man on the outside nearly all day on Matty G.
Both teams will be looking for a solid platform in this scrum. Kahukura looking to kick the ball downtown. The red and blacks putting a lot of pressure on there to keep them in the right end of the field.
Wow.
Huge scrum there from Henry Kershaw.
Wow.
The 10-minute spell did him wonders. He's come on to say, I'm sorry boys, but I'll fix this one up. Awesome to see.
It is a bit of heat in there.
And it's good to see too from the local teams. No one's taking a step back.
Well, they're looking at it. I think they'll go for another scrum, eh? Set a platform. Yep. Showing their dominance. That's the psychological battle that our scrums will have. Once you've done that, you go for another scrum and have another go at them. But Kahukura could get a payback here.
They got a decent sized blind to work with.
Jackie Stoney's having to talk to Tuma.
If Jaya More can keep his end up, or keep his side up,
That's where the
they'll be
tussle
coming
was.
blind.
The tussle was on this side, Sam. Jaya and his opponent, the loose head. Oh, Tank, Raimata. Stan Fostrain, sorry. Yep, Jaya's got him.
They'll be keeping going forward if they can go forward.
Suck
They'll be
another
causing
penalty
another
up.
penalty here.
Dougie
The
Edwards
Red
at
and
the
Blacks
back.
are looking for another penalty. Whakarewarewa still with
Dougie Edwards.
control of the ball, and it's a try. Dougie, great control at the back of the scrum. It's not an easy task to do.
It's not pretty, but it's effective, Whanau. When you have the advantage. Dougie Edwards, good leadership. Let's just keep it at the back.
His name will be down on the scorebook, but that's really a tight 5, a whole scrum, a whole 8 try there.
Beautiful try.
When you can get those little battles won up the front, makes it a little bit easier as the game goes on. But that's really a whole forward pack try.
That 10 minutes did wonders for Henry Kershaw. Good Rokura front row there, Sam.
Oh, it is too, actually. Henry was number 8 back in those days.
Oh, okay, he's promoted, got a promotion.
He got a promotion to a lower number. We call that a promotion these days.
That's usually the case, Whanau. You start on the wing and you end up at tight head prop. Henry's a good goal kicker too, I hear.
Tute Grant ahead, the two extras.
Oh, yeah, we got that. 10-5, 12-5 now. Tutu Grant with the conversion. 12 minutes to play till half time, Whanau. Shout out to our sponsors, Ruck and More, Te Aue Kōtuku Consultancies, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Ngā mihi.
We got some smoke signals coming from Huria. At the moment, it's 3-0 to Te Teko.
That's your former club there, Sam.
Spent 5 great years over in the Dunderdale. Te Teko.
Dunderdale.
Big
All
shout
the-
out to the whānau over there.
All the best of those teams contesting the Rose Bowl. Meretare with the receive. Does well. Jerome Campbell with the carry. Rehua over the top. Ruben Vaipor, left foot. Straight down the throat of the...
Great positioning from Kahukura. Running it back strong.
He looks good, this new player too. Holding the ball in one hand like it's a,
Like it's a tennis ball.
Oh, they counter ruck. Henry's got it. Gee, what did Henry have for breakfast today?
Looks like he had nothing because he's hungry out there. Great line speed from the Red and Blacks. Their own coming up strong.
Jerome Campbell with the big hit. Here we go.
Great encouragement from Tuma on the wing. Getting his lads up there.
Yep, like all good first fives. Plug the corner. Don't want to do too much mahi in that grey zone. Back to Ruben. Always kicked it straight down to the fullback here. Skilly Tupaka.
That's a play on. No knock on.
Play on from the number 9 on Samisi on the crash. Skilly the fullback going into halfback. Sio Tapili is looking at that corner again. Jackie Stone's in great position, the fullback.
This first five must be learning a few things from his coach, Charlie the horse.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Oh, quick throw in from Robbie
Throw and
Thompson.
play on.
You
Again
see,
with the
looks
nudge
good.
down.
Look at this. Beautiful kick. Lovely bounce, end on end. Sio Tapili with the great kick. 40-20. Oh no, sorry, wrong game.
That's excellent play from the first five. In this area, you don't want to be playing in this area, and he's just keeping the red and black machine camped down in there. 22.
Exciting player to watch for Kahukura. Welcome to the CBOP Sio.
But with a coach like Charlie, he'll be teaching him a few things over the week.
You can already see his eyes up, looking for the corners, looking for the wingers out of position, trying to find grass, all of those well-coached things coming from the first 5-8.
Great line
Axel.
I take to the back. Axel Honock soars high. Dougie
Dougie.
with the charge yet again.
What is it, 92nd game today for Dougie?
191st or 2nd.
Okay. He's going for the 200 this season.
He'll be going for the 200.
From Woods Ham on the live stream, Woods Hams. Shout out to Robbie Thompson, legend. Here's the comments from our live stream, Whanau coming through.
A bit of a misjudgment from Kahukura in the lineup. Whakarewarewa come up with the ball.
Use it,
Just taking it forward inch by inch.
use it.
Making sure the back line is set up.
No one there.
Miscommunication going on here. It's still not as clinical as last week. Two more coming through.
Turn the line.
Step from the first five. The first five has gone through.
Seal,
Manny's
Tapili.
had a great game so far.
He's a
33
great
minutes
player.
in.
Got a bit of a late hit there from Tutu. But he's all class. Yeah, oh, the refs picked it up. You might call him out here. There might be a bit of a conversation to be had. Sio Tapili. He's a class act. I'd love to know where he came from to come into our CBOP area.
Yeah, I thought he was in momentum of the tackle as he was coming through. No replay there, sorry Whanau.
We're just going to go back to the replay.
Oh, we
Whanau,
have-
just we're trying to get a more replay on so we can view that incident.
Tackle
Nothing.
with intent, running
Yeah.
with intent.
Here we go. Sio receives the ball. He breaks the first tackle. He's on the run. He puts a kick through. Oh, yeah, no, he couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, unlucky with that call, I believe.
All in good spirit of the game. Hopefully he can carry on. This boy's exciting. Yep, they can have a scrum up where the kick landed or penalty back. Oh, penalty up, sorry. That's roaring.
Yeah, we have to be down the middle with this commentary, but I believe that was the wrong call made from the referee. As I'm sitting here in my Whakarewarewa warm-up t-shirt.
Oh, they can't see you anywhere. It's camouflage. It's all on now though. It's 12-5. 12-5 to Whakarewarewa. 7 minutes to play till half time.
They'll be going for a tap. The field is spread.
Oh, he signalled for the post. Signal for the 3 points. So give me anyway. Yep. Out comes the T, Whanau.
Oh, he's just out there to prove me wrong.
Any results in from the Waikite Nongotara game being played at Bellevue Road?
Beautiful day out there. Man, it's hot.
Pretty glad I'm sitting here on this side.
Classic core Whanau. If you have anyone out there with refreshments.
Oh, we just got a comment coming onto the live stream. Kia ora mai, James Porter. James has just said Seo has represented and captained the Samoan Sevens. So that's the calibre of the player we have out there, whānau. First 5 for Kahukura. Seo Tapili has captained the Samoan Sevens side. And he looks all the goods. Kia ora, James.
Man, that fella's a rugby encyclopedia. The knowledge of the man.
Yeah, James Porter, ex-Waka player of old. Raukura coach.
Yeah.
Raukura old boy.
Yeah, I won't mention Tauranga boys though.
Okay. Kia ora, James. If you have any scores out there from those games, you may be down at Huria watching the Rose Bowl. Tuku mai.
Strong return from Kahukura. 12-8 at half time, 5 minutes to play. Kahukura will be looking for some more points out of this half before going into half time. They are looking sharp. Can they keep it up in the second half? That is the question.
There's pretty hot conditions out there too, so fitness is going to come into play in the second half. Here's their Seo Tapili. Remember their name, whānau. Player of the future.
He's guiding this team around the field superbly.
Just got it wrong there though, the halfback. They passed back into the 22 out on the full. Whakarewarewa on attack now. What are they going to conjure up here in the back line? Dougie Edwards is outside first 5. Then you got Rehua Sao and he's sniffing around out the back there, blindside winger.
Need to get the line out first. Get this line out sorted first.
Straight miss pass.
Hitting to Dougie.
Oh, there's that
Daron
move.
with the tips and it's a full pass. Called from referee on the spot.
Wow.
The back line were just setting up for something
have
special
a replay
too.
of that tackle, eh? We'll have a look at that tackle. A good hit, good read. Jerome Campbell on the short ball. Dougie Edwards set him up. And boom! Boofa!
Oh, there's the call. I've been waiting for it.
Welcome to Quito Park, Jerome. It's a messy defeat. Kahukura. Number 8 off the back.
Great 8-9.
Who's this?
Straight to first 5. Holding the ball like a tennis ball.
Beautiful winner.
Quick ball as well.
And he's in position to play standoff. Oh, it's
Whakarewarewa need to be careful there.
Bobby Thompson clean up.
Oh.
3 minutes till half time, whānau. The sun is beaming down near whānau at Quito Park. The heart of Rotorua, Kahukura Rugby Club. If you come down, don't forget your sunblock and hat. Slip, slop, slap. Two minutes from half time, whānau.
40 metres out. This is where the scrum is. More to the left side of the field. Ruben Vaipo at first 5. Matty Garland's moved into second 5. Tute Grant out to centre. Taking it up strong. Matty Garland, Skipworth.
The chief.
Going back into the midfield. Dougie will take it strong. Looks like they're going blind again. Jai More with the tips. To Daron Campbell. Lurking out wide.
Rehua Ngātai on the carry. Oh, loose carry.
Loose carry, a knock on there. And a forced downward pressure from Kahukura. Scrum. Kahukura on the 22. There's some tired boys out there. It is hot.
It's hot as.
Another huge shout out to Local Gecko Productions for putting this on so you can stay at home and view this wherever you are in New Zealand, in the world. You're beaming in live from Rotorua, Kuiro Park. Well, I hope you're only down here during the day. Oh, and the red and blacks have bent Kahukura in half with that scrum.
We're going to go back to the replay. Jai More, the front row, Jesse Mason, Henry Kershaw, the mana, the power.
The intent of that scrum, they wanted the ball back so close to the line. Taking the points on offer. Tute Grant steps up to take the 3.
That's a statement and a half, Sam, just before half time from our Whakarewarewa forward pack. They put a stake in the ground right there.
Oh, that brings a smile to any front rower's face. The determination to try and get the ball back when they thought it was just going for the ball. An easy kick out as half time approaches. Whakarewarewa had other ideas.
Hats off to the coaching staff too. That was a great scrum.
Good leadership shown there too from the forward pack. Their 10 minutes has done wonders for you, Henry Kershaw.
Yeah, he's pretty happy with himself. He's got his hands, you know. He's standing there smiling away. That was beautiful. And here we go, half-time final. 15-8. Oh, no, 17. 17-8. Whakarewarewa in the big clash versus Kahukura down here, Kuiro Park, Rotorua. CBOP banner round. 18. 5. 8.
Oh.
18-8.
Jeez, Aroha mai whānau, it's 15-8.
Oh.
We have been confirmed 15-8 as we go into half time. A few things said there will probably be said there from Coach Jerry. Wouldn't be happy about the try being the try from Kahukura, so he'll be having a few words to his troops.
It's been a great first half here from Whakarewarewa. They've shown a lot of power and strength in the front row, and they've really taken Kahukura to the task. But I think those new players that Kahukura have brought in, they're pretty exciting. With Sio Tapili captaining the Samoan 7 side, he's been a standout already with his kick and his game direction and organisation of his Kahukura side. It's been really, really interesting, eh, Sam?
Yeah. I'm just impressed with Kahukura so far in this first half. Not coming into the game thinking that it was going to be a walkover, but definitely they have put on a great show here, and they're muscling up, and it's great to see.
We were just watching some of the highlights of the first half, Whanau. He's their full pack showing their dominance. Yeah, they went to short side, fed off to Tumua Cunningham in the corner for the first try of the day. And that was the first sight that Kahukura got off the power of that forward pack, Whakarewarewa forward pack. Matty G, this is that great run by the Māori and the Chief. Matty G down the sideline, inside border Tumua. Tumua went in, trucked back inside, and then they went into their work. The line out win, this is the second try. Dougie Edwards on the, oh no, that's the big hit on Daron. That's the welcome to Kuiro Park hit. Great highlights here by our camera. Great camera work by Daron down the short side. Here's that scrum, I think, just before half time, 1 minute out. Statement being made by the forward pack for Whakarewarewa. That's all I got to say. Wow.
Yeah, great power showing there in that last scrum from the whole forward pack of the Red and Blacks. But going back to Kahukura, the pre-season and everything that they've put into this, leading up to this game, be their first game this season, so they'll be hungry for it after the months and weeks and training that they've been putting in just for this game and for the whole of the Central Bay competition. Marvellous to see.
Yeah, shout out to the Kahukura Club for the beautiful field, the maintenance of the field, and the day turning it on today, and Charles Hubbard coming into the fore, coaching our Kahukura side. It's very, very exciting. It's not over. It's 15-8 at half time. And we'll be right back, Whanau. Don't go anywhere.
Exciting second half here. Whakarewarewa versus Kahukura. Half-time score 15-8. We'll get back to you if there are any changes happening out on the field. Just an update of scores elsewhere. It's 10-0 to Te Teko versus Huirea. A Rose Bowl challenge, so if you have any other results, the Nongataha versus Waikite game, make sure you message in so we can put a shout out to those games happening. If that first half has anything to go by, this is going to be an exciting second half. Ruben Vaipur with the nudge out. 30 metres from the try line, Kahukura's line out ball. Going for a full line out by the looks of things. Robbie taking charge of that line out once again.
They're brewing something up. Sio Tapili, the talented Samoan Sevens captain for Kahukura, first 5-8. The Maltaui outside him.
Great steal from Axel Honda, soaring up high there.
Tute clearance.
Straight down the guts. What do Kahukura have on to offer? He'll run it back strong. Met solid, met by a solid defence from Whakarewarewa.
Bit of space here. Seal seen it in the corner. Bit too hard. Yep. Too much sweet bits there.
Great comment from the field. Great nudge.
The space.
Unlucky, just overcooked that.
Yeah, execution.
He's seen the space. The space was there. Just overcooked it.
So what do you think was said at half-time there, Sam, for the Kahukura forward pack? I'm looking forward to the first scrum of this half.
Yeah. Around the field they've been quite well, getting into position. They know where they have to be and what they have to do while they're there. Just the set pieces are letting them down. The scrums in the line out so far.
GC Mason with the throw. Axel calls himself and wins it again. Easy. Good ball. Ruben.
Robbie screaming to his lifters to get him up. He knew he had that ball. He had that line out. Dougie Edwards takes it in strong again. Matty G coming in short. Step outside and the offload. Te Manawa Africa taking it up. Kahukura trying to go in there and snuffle that ball. Ball is still there. Henry Kershaw with the charge.
Bounces off one player. Oh, inside ball.
Old Gregan styles. And a turnover from Kahukura coming in strong in that ruck area.
Yeah.
And causing the penalty as well. Great defence from Kahukura.
Good hustle. Yeah, around the field they're doing really well, the Kahukura team. Just that set piece they have to rectify. Some awesome whānau names out there. Ngāwhika, Ngātai, Stone, all of these Whakarewarewa whānau. Awesome to see Tūhaurangi Ngāti Wāhia from the mighty Whakarewarewa Club.
Yeah, quick line out needed to be had for Kahukura.
Box kick
Not
from the halfback.
allowing Whakarewarewa to set up, man up on their line out. Shaq Stone with a great take. Out wide to Matty G. He has Rehua Sawan on his outside. Show and go, Matty G up the middle. He has Ruben on the outside. Rehua Sawan with the wheels. In the pickup, it's a nudge through. Kahukura with the clean up.
Yep. Matty G, the class. Not only beat you on the outside, he'll beat you on the inside too. That's why he's plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah, sorry about
yeah.
that replay, Whanau.
Seal Tapili with the clearance. Thought Rehua Selwyn was going to get a try there.
Yeah, great support showing there from a young fella.
Very talented.
Screaming out to his inside man. Give me the ball, Matty G.
Shout out to our sponsors, Whanau, Ruck & More, Te Aue Kōtuku Consultants, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Bobby Thompson with the win at the line out. Loose, messy ball. The back flick. Oh, here we go again. Seal Tapili.
Oh, this man
He's
is
carving.
ripping up. He is ripping up the red and
he's
blacks.
just the
nudge ahead for
do it
himself.
all.
Does he have the speed? Tumua Cunningham with the clean up. Rehua Selwyn looks like he's offside.
Yes. Seal Tapili, Whanau. He just broke out from a loose ball, messy ball, and he just carved them up the middle.
He's going to be exciting this year.
Samoan Sevens captain Ormua. Big
Gone
call
for the
here,
three.
15-8, 15-8, they're going to go for the 3, it's a big call. Yep, keep in touch. There's a replay of that breakout, it was a messy ball and cleaned up by Seal. With nothing on, and he just went straight through the middle with pace, speed, evasion, even chipped for himself. And was rewarded with penalty. Yeah, offside there. That was nearly professional. Now he's going to kick the goal. He can do it all, this man. Great injection into the Kahukura Club. $15-8 Whanau. And it's over. 15-11. Within a try now. Still heats of time to play. Whanau, 34 minutes in the clash of the Titans. Whakarewarewa versus Kahukura. Whakarewarewa are the current holders of the banner. This is for the banner. Round robin game. This is the second round robin of 3. And in the top.
Sorry, just to interrupt there. A few changes for Whakarewarewa. We have Dion coming on for Rehua Selwyn.
Dion Goodis.
Madison Rogers coming on for Darone Campbell. Yeah, those are our changes so far.
Awesome. Bobby Thompson with the take. Oh, they slipped up a bit over the. Yeah. Just sliding into the tackle. No intention from Te Manawa. He just got it a little bit wrong there. Is our Ruck & More replay Whanau? Great take by Bobby Thompson. Backs it up. He just slips into the tackle there. Yeah, there was intention to go high. Dion's trying to tap the ball in. Young winger, he got promotion into the Premier side from last week's development game. He had a cracker game for the development, and he's been rewarded with some minutes in the Premier side today.
Yeah, just a bit of history there for Whakarewarewa, forming in 1889. Unfortunately, having to move spaces from the original spot in 1997. Their first 5 with the game here's got their ball on the end of a string.
Yeah, another high one. Just got to get our technique right, boys. Below the shoulders, please. Learned that way back in JAB. Chop the legs. Yeah, Whakarewarewa is our oldest club in Rotorua Sub-Union. I think it's one of the oldest clubs in the country. At
89,
89,
132.
yeah.
I think te teko 136.
Wow. Wow.
And with their club members building of the club of their first club too, before moving to Old Boys Club
Yep.
on from Starla Street.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was built,
Te
that was built
Puarenga.
from their members.
They're still by their sacred river though, Te Puarenga. The Warriors from Ngāti, Tūhaurangi Ngāti Wāhia.
To the back again, another great throw from Jesse Mason Grant.
Oh, Chauncey Edwards come on their first one.
He moves in.
Yep.
Ruben Vipel's come off by the looks of things. Chauncey's running the ship from here.
Doubling up from the development
Kahukura
game.
have come through that ruck. Red and black still have the ball. Axel Honeck to charge forward. And another loose carry from the red and blacks. Just letting Kahukura off.
The injection of the bench, Sam, I was impressed last week. Now they've made these changes with 30 minutes to play. The injection of Chauncey and a couple of the forwards, Daron going off, and who's the young fellow come on for Daron? Medicine. They're going to inject some energy and some pace. They'll lift this game to another level.
Have some impact players coming on as well. You'll be able to talk about those, Rich.
Just as we speak, I just got to try and cite some of those numbers. Quick replay, boys, of this Whanau. Chauncey, classy miss pass, offload. Yeah, it was all on. We had a loose carry, I think, come midfield. Dug his hands up, he's ready. Axel Honeck, the drive through. Oh, just at the last minute he loses control. He's had a good game. Axel was dominating the lineouts, running game. He's had another massive game today, Axel Honeck. Captain?
Yeah, he stepped up again this week, leading from last week's game. The kōrero for today's game, though, was to leave last week's game there and move on and focus on this week's game purely. So whatever last week's game happened, we had to leave that there. And they need another strong second half.
We'll see all again. Dion with the take. Shaky staying again, 2 pass, 2 more on the counter attack, 2 more Cunningham. Good
Man, he's got
defensive
some
one.
speed there, young fella.
Speed and guts. There's your Rehua Ngātai.
Who was impressive in last week's game, just forcing that pass that wasn't needed. He was impressive in last week's development game, earning his starting spot for this week in the Premier team.
Shout out to his old man Guy, Porky and Mum Mere out there. Hope you're watching, or if you're down here at the field, shout out. Young fella Rehua doing the deeds. Here's Jaden Hoani come on at prop. Jaden Hoani's subbing in, number 16.
Replacing Henry Kershaw. The whole front row had to wait there because they were unsure of who was going where.
Game is in the balance here. Whanau 15-11. Scrum time, Kahukura. Samisi to put in. What's this exciting first 5 going to do? No, they're going short side, 8-9.
8-9.
Samisi, chip.
It's been touched. Everyone's on side. Neri with the clean-up. Kahukura coming through that ruck. And it's a penalty. Plain penalty advantage.
2 more Cunningham on the counter again.
Fast and strong there, young fella.
Oh yeah, we go penalty there, high. Oh, he's going to call someone out for this one. Too many high tackles. Nico Blank doing a really good job out in the middle there. He just keeps some control. Calling the captain up for discipline.
21 blue if you want a number, mate. 21 blue.
Number 7. Kane La Rangi, he's the captain there.
Yeah, just having a word to him about their discipline.
Axel's in there, listen.
12 minutes into the second half. If that continues, someone will definitely be seeing the sideline. And we want to make sure that there's 15 versus 15. leaders in both teams will be talking to their mates, making sure that everything is kosher.
Tute ground with the clearance. Game is in the balance, whānau. 28 minutes to play and it's 15-11 to Whakarewarewa. I can't remember when was the last time Kahukura beat Whakarewarewa. That'll be a good stat to bring up.
Yeah, no, I'm not too sure.
95 was the last time, 1995 was the last time Kahukura won the banner.
2002, I believe they may have won the time Mitchell.
Kahukura, beautiful.
Yeah, Kahukura, so it was around that time. So they'll be looking for a huge season this
Tomano Ana, Fika off the top. Oh, slightly forward, just timing issues. Yep.
Slightly forward, Kahukura coming with a steamrolling tackle on Chauncey Edwardson. Welcome back.
Doubling up from the development game, Chauncey. Must be an awesome luxury to have that depth in your club.
Just getting weighted from local Gecko production.
Lovely Moana just gave us some ice for our burning legs in this hot sun. Anyone got some sunblock out there? Modi on my.
Or some refreshments.
I was waiting for their call, Sam.
Still looking from last week's game. Anyway, back to the game. Kahukura with the feed. Whakarewarewa putting on the pressure and they come up with the penalty. Good inclusion from Jarden.
He's that scrum again.
He is pumped.
Number 16, Jarden Huani. Loves it.
First opportunity in the second half, for Whakarewarewa down in the attacking zone of the field, going with a 5-man line-out.
Medicine out here on the wing.
Huge thank you to Hunting and Fishing for their sponsors for the red and black and their jersey sponsors as well. We'll get our sponsor from Kahukura coming shortly. To the back of the line-out. Sloppy slap from Te Manu and Africa. Nere having to go back and get that ball.
Two wide halfback. He's their man again. 192 games. Oh. Yeah, nice. He's warned them about this high tackling, whānau. He's calling them out now. Yep, straight yellow card. He ain't gonna muck around. They've got to get their tackles down lower. Good call, Nico Blank. Some good officiating there. Safety of our players is paramount.
Yeah, not only the safety though, but it's stop-start of the game, and it'll be frustrating the red and blacks. They want the continuous flow from ruck to ruck.
And our viewers live from all over the world. Coming to you live from Quido Park, Rotorua, whānau. Local Gecko Productions turning it on today. Shout out to our sponsors, Ruck and More. Te Aue Kotuku Consultants, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Kia ora mai.
Ooh, that Sweeney is a tough Whakarewarewa name. Trent the Barrel Sweeney.
Play for Whakarewarewa too?
Oh, over 100 games.
Wow. Awesome.
Midfield scrum. Huge blind opportunity.
Matty G's out on their blind side
Matty G
too.
there with Tumua Cunningham.
The Chief's out there. Surely he's going to go to the blind side. Might be a decoy move though.
Solid scrum is needed. Dougie Edwards will hold it in the back. They'll be
Yep.
looking for another penalty.
8-9 short side. No,
Coming
they're
open.
coming open. That's the decoy.
Chauncey onto Tute
Tute.
Grant. Missed pass.
Oh.
Dion. Ball's gone out.
Some beautiful strategy there, putting Mary G on the other side just to draw the players over and thinking it's going to be 8-9. Doug Edwards come to open.
Yeah, just the turn of the scrum. Just the turn of the scrum promoted the open side, so he had to go that way. Another replacement. Alec Johnson's coming on and replacing. He was replacing, I'll find out soon.
He had a good game Alex last week. It was exciting.
Te Manua Nāwhika. He's come on and replaced Te Manua Nāwhika. Did well in his lineouts. Another solid game there from young Te Manua Nāwhika. Kahukura with the ball in hand. Line out. Up the front. Good pressure from Whakarewarewa. Red and Black's ball. Again, they're hot on attack. Looks like they're going with a 5-man line out. Dougie into the midfield. Alec out wide.
Runners everywhere. Whanau Whakarewarewa got runners and talent to burn everywhere. Straight up there, Huanatai with the win. Mary G on the burst.
No halfback is there. No halfback is there. Jai Muri's having to go to halfback. The versatility of the man. And a great pass at that.
There Huanatai to carry. Kahukura hanging in there. Hustling. Oh, they've vantage play. Chauncey.
Someone needs to step up for Whakarewarewa here and settle them down. Get them back into their set plays, their rhythm.
Check his name.
Backs are going in there to clean out that ball. Chauncey Edwards in that first 5. Axel Honeck with the
Beautiful
back ball.
backdoor. Two-tick run.
Alec Johnson. Pass has gone down. Alec Johnson, it's a knock-on. Kahukura let off.
Some awesome
Once
defense
again.
there. Some good scrambled defense by Kahukura. They're working hard to stay in this game. 15-11. 15-11. Kahukura still in this game.
What a tight game. Kahukura have come out firing in the second half.
Game in the balance when you got a player like Seo or Tapili out there. Anything can happen. Yeah, I think Whakarewarewa were just losing a bit of structure there, see?
Yeah. It's what I was saying earlier, someone needs to step up and really take charge of that backline communication with the halfback and the forwards.
Yeah, Chauncey just coming to training though. He's probably still learning the ropes.
Well, that's a not straight. Not straight. It was given not straight, but it's a penalty. Push in the air. Whakarewarewa having to go back 10 metres. If you have any results out there, whānau, from the other games, message them through.
Well, 26 minutes ago we got a message from Murray Sturt. He's down at the Nungotaha game. It's 17-8 to Nungotaha at the moment. Just scrolling through the comments, whānau. Half Stone is another mention to be had for Kahukura. Half Stone playing for Kahukura, All Black. The older brother of Morris Ma, that famous family. Just scrolling down, whānau, carry on, Sam.
Yeah, Kahukura were going with the cheeky at the front line out, but it didn't pay off. Whakarewarewa were able to get in there and disrupt that, slap that ball across, and they are now back in deep in their half. Line out was already formed. They have the right idea. They're trying to speed up the game, not allowing Whakarewarewa to set up their set pieces. Just waiting for the ball there. Shaq Stone wasn't able to give that ball to who he needed to. Terrible kick.
Twin Towers, they're contesting here. Defensive line now for Kahukura. Great contest from there. Here.
Knock on there from Kahukura. Coming through the line out. Just the pressure from Whakarewarewa putting on that line out. Just offside from the hookup. Penalty. What will they do? Go for the line out. Kick it in the corner.
Definitely, I reckon. Yeah.
Tute Grant stepping up.
This will be interesting. They haven't put on a line out drive yet, so this might be interesting, this one. The power they have in the scrum. I'll be backing them to go for the drive.
They can't be showing all their tricks this early in the season. With all our many viewers watching this game, they need to keep something in their back pocket.
Got to keep some tricks, tricks up the sleeve. Jesse Mason with the throw. Was it?
Yeah, it's still Jesse Mason there.
Jesse in the hook up. Oh yeah, they got Dougie out in the midfield again.
We're about 10 metres away from the try line. Whanau up at the back. Madison goes
Beautiful
onto
to the
Nere Hamna.
back.
Chauncey.
That's right,
Dougie
yeah.
will take it forward. Strong, hard, week in, week out.
All day.
He needs the support there. The forwards are going to go into a rumble, pick and go.
All day,
Settle
every
the
day.
ball at the back. Jesse Mason with the pick. And the offload as well while he was in there. Madison. Maddie. In for the try.
Great platform set by Dougie Edwards again. Off that line out. One very well at the back of the line out. We're going to go to ruck and more replay. Here it comes, Whanau. Oh, they're straight to the crash by Dougie Edwards. You can see the forward setting it up, straight by the post. You could see they're setting up this rumble. Bit of a scoop. Madison, young fellows, over. Boom, and he's got the supporter Axel over the line.
Yeah, great teamwork there. Great support from the Whakarewarewa, the red and black forward pack. Realising that this was their opportunity and first time down in that attacking zone, they needed to work hard there.
They really needed their try just to, get a bit of a cushion. 15-11 for a long time of the second half. 22-11. Bit of breathing space. Still not over though. 15 minutes to play. 22-11 Whanau. This great clash, CBOP clash for the banner. Second round robin game of 3. Whakarewarewa, Kahukura and Rotuiti on one side of the draw. Nongota versus Waikite today. Mara St. Mike's have the bye there on the other side of the draw. Winner of each pool. The top qualifier will contest the banner. Tiota Pili to kick. Long, he goes long. Nere Tare had a good game. To take Grant. Great clearance.
Yeah, huge shout out to Kahukura. Not only do they have a rugby team, but all other sports. Hockey, I believe. Their netball is still strong. Likewise with the Whakarewarewa netball team. So, and also too, if you're interested and your young person wants to play, get down to the JAB. I think most clubs have their muster. So if you're still keen and interested and haven't been there, get down there. Get into the JAB rugby. No matter what size, speed, get down there and enjoy the JAB.
Yeah, Kahukura always strong in the JAB levels, right up into the under 13s, and then the young fellas go off to high school. But Kahukura always compete in the JAB levels.
Not sure if you know this, Rich, but I spent all my JAB here at the Kahukura Rugby Club. So I'm a product of Kahukura, and then played my senior rugby at the Red and Blacks before moving over to Te Teko.
Beautiful. Local knowledge. Expertise coming from Sam Cameron. He's our forward expert for today.
Hold on the expert part.
Their forward pack's going pretty well, bro, the scrum. Here we go.
Just the personnel that they have, and we're lucky to have players such as Jarden make his way over to Whakarewarewa, moving across the bridge from one side to the other. The inclusion of him just makes the team have all the depth.
Yeah, he's got some connections there to Whakarewarewa though, so he's, that's the beauty of te toa take tini. You can put your foot in your waiwai and ini kete and go to any marae, he toa take tini, he hara ko te toa take tai. Charanhoani, red and black.
Just the other two front rowers are doing some minutes.
Oh yeah, Jaya.
Impressive with them.
Jaya More.
Jaya More and Jesse Mason Grant, first game back for you.
Yeah, Jesse's a captain of the yesteryear too, the previous years. So
Few
we've got some
leaders
great
in there.
Great leaders out there. I think Jaya's close to his blazer this year. Jaya More.
I think maybe next year.
Oh, okay.
I think last year was his first year.
Oh, okay. He's this line up again. They're showing the same picture. Doug Edwards in the midfield. 5-man line out. Just run off that option all day. This might be the Tumua coming on the back door. Here we go. We call it this. There it is. 2-2 on the crash.
Everyone was looking at Dougie.
Options galore. Just options galore available to this team. Oh, the Axel Honek.
Axel Honek with the barge.
Strong
Is he
carry.
going through? Will he make it? No, he won't.
He's had another great
They're
game.
looking for quick ball here. Kahukura are
that's a
slowing it
penalty.
down. They're doing a great job in their ruck. Kahukura did really well slowing their ball down because it was on out wide.
Gonna
Both
get
sides
to
it was on.
Rock and More. Shout out to our sponsors, Whanau, Rock and More, Te Aue Kōtuku Consultancies, One Foundation, CH Builders, Sweeney Townsend Insurance Brokers. Oh, there's the Rock and More replay as we speak. Axel Honek with a great bust. And then we just couldn't clear that back defender, not rolling away. Oh, I thought it should have been a penalty. But
Yeah, pressure's not off.
Strong.
Whakarewarewa 5 metres from the try line. They'll be looking to keep it in the back with the experience of Dougie.
Threats everywhere. Look, Matty G on the left side. There's threats all over the park.
Solid platform is needed. Will they go right through the middle? Front rows have popped up. The ball is at the back.
There it is. Easy. Try time.
Just a simple 8-9.
I'm impressed with this combination. Dougie and Nere are starting to form a really good 8-9 combination. Nere Tare. Here's the Rock and More replay, whānau. Like Sammy said, it's a strong scrum, good platform. Twisted this way, so the options was to go left. With the Chief out on the left side, the Chief's going to score. Matty G in for the try. Beautiful. That's just beautiful rugby. Well done, Whakarewarewa. Taking the score to 27-11, kick to come.
Update for the Te Teko Huria game. I believe it is 22-10 to Huria. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
22-10.
22-10 to Huria.
Woohoo!
In the Rose Bowl game played over in Huria.
Give you a bet the whole iwi tuned up to watch that game.
The whole iwi will be there.
Awesome Māori rugby.
Looking for a result from the Nongataha Waikite game.
Yeah, last call was from Murray's third on the live stream was 17-8 to Nongataha at this point in time. Love to have an update come through, bro.
Tute Grant just a little off from the kicks today. He'll be back to the practice field, no doubt come tomorrow.
Oh, give Henry a kick. I say give Henry Kershaw a go.
We got to look after that fella's hamstrings.
Oh, he was telling me at the boxing wide profiles to him that he's the man. Kicks it from halfway.
That's the halfway of a JAB field, I believe.
(27-11) Whanau with about 9 minutes to play in the second half. Dougie with the carry. You know what? He'll go all day, every day.
He needs the support though.
It's a lovely clean-up. No, he got it wrong off his feet.
Oh, and that rule we were talking about in the earlier game. You can't. Yeah, once you're tackled, you just have to place the ball. Can't go for those extra metres. Axel was coming in strong with the support. Really impressed with this first 5. Rich.
Seal Tapili is the ex-captain of the Samoan 7 side. So he's had some, he's been there. He looks the goods too. He's fit, he's big, he's strong.
And around him, everyone's working too. The forwards are getting into the correct position. If they can sort out their set piece, the lineouts, the scrums, formidable team going forward in this year's 2021 competition.
Yeah, they're going to be competitive. They've done their homework, Whanau, Kahukura. Taking line out for Kahukura. Been a long time since
To the back they go. There's the first 5ers come in there. He can play forwards, he can play backs. He's all over the show.
X Factor. Free kick.
It was only a free kick, so a tap needed to be done before kicking the ball. 8 minutes to play. Who's impressed you so far? Rich, apart from the first 5, any other talent that you've seen so far?
I've just been impressed with their general play of Kahukura. They've played as a team and they've toiled, they've scrambled on defence against this class act, Whakarewarewa. Yeah, the first 5, he's led the way all day, every day. The Samisi, the halfback, looks good too. But we sort of haven't seen too much attack from them down in the attack area. Just been watching a lot of the Whakarewarewa side, and control of the pill has just been too good.
Yeah, totally agree with that. And again with Robbie in there leading his forward pack with the lineouts, with the scrums. Just need some quality ball out in the back line to see what they can show.
Another free kick.
Oh, we've gone with a balk.
Oh, okay, yep.
Cool. The balk, if you're unsure of what the balk is, when the hooker throws it unintentionally early, like a dummy in the lineup.
Oh, they're going to the power of their scrum.
Jaya More, Jesse Mason Grant with some big minutes under their belt. They still have Johnny Lessie on the sideline. All the backs have come on, they've emptied their subs. Five minutes to go, what can they do? Deep in the half.
These are sighting backs from Whakarewarewa. They'll run it. Here we go. Tute to dummy. Outside break by Shaq. Yep,
Dion
man
is
got
out
an
there.
overlap.
Young Dion Gillies on the outside. He'll swerve on the inside looking for some support.
That's back. Exciting backline play from Whakarewarewa. Now the forwards are going to get into their mahi. Yep, straight to Jaran Hawani in the midfield. Here's another pod set with Dougie. Jesse Mason, Madison. Dougie's going to go all day. He'll go forward. Down the short side with Tute. Good pattern play there.
Just the hands of the Red and Blacks have let them down today. Too many loose carries. Thinking one step before trying to catch the ball. All the ingredients are there. They're just unable to sort of mix it up and come up with something perfect. A perfect cake on the try line.
Yeah, some exciting backs.
Good to see, with the many talent of players that they have at both clubs, but the players that were coming from the development game last week, putting their hand up and saying, yeah, I have the nous to be in the Premier team. Give me a shot, and their coach agreed.
Samisi down the
And they're
sideline,
ready.
Whanau. Breakout from Samisi, the halfback for Kahukura.
And that's a forward pass. That's a play on.
Yeah, Nico Blank in great position. That's why he's our top CBOP referee. He was there, he saw that loose ball forward. Now Whakarewarewa are going to get another scrum. They'll be loving this stuff. Jaran Hawani's like, yes, payday. The sun is beaming here at Quito Park in Rotorua, Whanau. Beautiful weather for rugby and commentary. Just loving it. Should have bought my Speedos. Could have got
Yeah.
a tan at the same time.
2 weeks in a row though, Whanau looking for those refreshments.
Drying up here, whānau.
Those refreshments.
And
Maybe in the next game.
Kāre te aroha, Maybe next week.
Who do we have on next week? Who are games next week? We are local Gecko
Maris
Productions.
St. Mike's versus Waikite at Maris St. Mike's, and Rotuiti versus Kahukura at probably Rotuiti, out at the lake. Emery Park. Here we go, Kahukura back to this game, whānau. With about 3-4 minutes to play in this one. Kahukura with the ball in position. They're still fighting to the bitter end.
Yeah, that never give up attitude, man. It has shown right through this whole game. With a tight score of only 27-11.
Yeah, they're done well.
It's going to be a great game next week between these two, Rotuiti and Kahukura, on this side of the draw.
Got Matty G just moved to the left wing, close side. They're brewing something up here. Doug Edwards in the midfield off this line out. Oh, they just didn't get the throw right. Kahukura regained the ball. Oh, Nere Tare with his characteristic rip. He's a nugget. He can rip that ball off anyone. Beautiful play. Back into their mahi now. Rehua, is that Rehua Nātai still out there? He's had a great game. The young fella.
Played the full 80. Good to see. Good to see him out there running around with the cuzzies.
Work and mum and dad be happy, be proud. Rehua Nātai. Here we go. Here's the back line.
Playing with a
Chauncey.
penalty advantage. Chauncey up the middle with the show and go.
Muggs alley there, mate. Got caught.
The ball needs to come wide if it can.
Shaky with the
Here
wide.
it is.
Outside break. Boom. And a
On
fin.
the outside.
Mary
Does he
G.
have the legs? He's got players on the inside.
Beautiful little.
Could
kick
hear the
forward.
chip call. Dion with the pickup.
Dion Gillies.
He's got support there with Tute Grant. Going
Matty
over Shaq
G.
Steele into halfback.
The class. Offload. Shaky Stone. He's in. What a try.
Just quick phases. Just quick phases there. Allowed that try to happen. Matty G on the outside.
The fitness. Here's the Ruckin more replay, whānau. The pace to burn down the line. Back inside. Dion regains the ball. Matty G comes around, keeping busy. Sees the space. Offload Shaky Stone. In support. Try time. Scoring for his uncle Arthur there. Mihi Shek.
Yeah, I didn't realise Uncle Arthur played down here at Kahukura.
Yeah, that was a call come through on the message. Great Otago player in his day, Arthur Stone, All Black. Beautiful second 5 centre.
Waikato too, eh?
Waikato, yep. Yes, he got to play against him in 1991. EP won the back-to-back, Eastern Pirates won the back-to-back Bay Whites. The Buccaneers, they come down to Gisborne and played the Pirates Buccaneers. Eastern Pirates that year. Got to play against the legend.
And the result?
Yeah, I remember his kneecaps through very well. Just ran straight over the top of me like I was a speed bump.
And we're down to the referee's time.
Yep.
Dion with the great take. He's going for looked like a
Come out.
drop kick. Or not too sure what was going on there.
And I'll tell you what the
He
set.
wanted to get the ball out
That's
and
a
head
good
back
set.
into the changing sheds.
Oh, full time.
First five has had enough of this.
Seal Tipperley, easier enough. Easy on. It's a hot day here in Quito Park. Great game.
Yeah.
Well done, Whakarewarewa. Hats off.
Thank you, Whanau. Thank you for viewing in to us. Thank you, Rich, for an awesome day here in the commentary box.
Yeah, Namu, Sam. Massive. Another day in office. Well done to all those that have tuned in from afar. Whakarewarewa take out this game 34-11 versus Kahukura down here at Quito Park in Rotorua. We'll be right back with the captain's interviews. Good game, excellent. Good work on our second game up. How did you feel after today?
Yeah, it wasn't as good as of a performance as we were hoping for, especially coming off of last week's good win. But win's a win. Boys have got to be happy with that. But yeah, lots of work on before going into the final in a couple of weeks.
Well, good to see. Yeah, great to see some young fellas come up from the development side from last week too. You know, the development of the club, bringing those young fellas, a couple making the debut. How do you think they went?
Yeah, they went awesome. We had a couple of boys there, Dion, can't pronounce his last name, and Junior, and Rehua Selwyn. Yeah, all three of them played today. They had an awesome game for the development last week, and they got rewarded for it.
Kahukura, they were here for the fight. The hot conditions here at Whakare Park, Kahukura really put up a good battle there.
Yeah, they had a good dry field team, so this was hard up the alley, and they really showed that in their first half. And yeah, can't complain, can't get better conditions than this, and yeah, just hoping we can work on our game.
So there's two games down, one game to go in the round robin, and then we'll be looking at the final for the banner.
No, by next weekend, yeah, and then the final. So yeah, after that one today, we're into the final in a couple of weeks, and so we'll just be building for that, and then into the Bay Wide.
Well done, Axel.
Cheers, thank you.
Just going to call the Kahukura captain in. Get a breakdown on these on the work they've done in the pre-season. Kane, good Kane. So we have Kane here, the captain of the Kahukura side. How do you think you went today?
I think the boys done pretty good today. Yeah, we put a lot of prep into this week's game.
Got some new exciting players out there. I've seen some new names on the list, and that first five, Seal, he's a great player, eh?
Yeah, he's a really good player, eh? Most of our boys are coming out of town. I think they're just moving here, so.
So that's awesome to see Kahukura's done the work in the pre-season and off-season. What's the work-ons for going into next week's game versus Rotoiti?
Maybe just completing more phases in our team with our pods.
Yep.
I think we only got maybe one or two in their whole game. yeah, so I think we're just going to look at getting more in.
Awesome. Whakarewarewa are a great side, eh? It's good to test your what your build up and get out there and just be great to be out there playing.
Yeah.
Having a game,
It's good to play against them because then we can kind of, set ourselves at a higher standard. Going into the next few weeks coming against other teams.
Oh, awesome, Kane. All the best for next week versus Rotiti, eh?
Yep. Cheers. Thank you.
Nami. That's us, whānau. Signing out. Ka kite anō.
You know,